Showtime in the stadium, lights so bright we can't sit still. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, one and all, to our final game before the Super Bowl. This is it, guys. It's the NFC Championship game, and we know that the winner of this game will go on to play the New England Patriots in the 2025-26 Super Bowl this year. Last game was pretty good, almost 500,000 views. I'll take that, man. Pretty dang good right there. It's going to be a good game today, I think. I think it's going to be a good game today. So I asked the chat before the game got started, who will win this game? And 59% of you are leaning towards Seattle. Now, I'm curious, the other 41% of you guys, how are y'all feeling about that? How are y'all feeling about your Rams today? Are you confident in that pick? Or is this going to be a lot more difficult than you thought? Shout out to Summer saying hello, back again. What up, Mr. Samora? Hello, Space Explorer. LFG says Jay Sleepy Eyes. What up, Jay? How you doing, dude? Thank goodness for you. I can't take listening to the other idiots, says Nick. What's up, Nick? Thanks for checking in. Compa Mario says Scotty Spliffin. What up, Scotty? Shout out to Scotty. Consistency is key, says Seahawks. Seahawks Tua. You like that, Kirko Chains, the Fremp. Let's see. Let's go Rams. I'm good with Seattle winning. It's Rams house, though, says Bretta. Rams 17-13, says Jeer Mystic. Big Gucci Mario. What up, Maroon Commando? I hate the Rams, but I think Seattle will choke, says Nick. Shout out to T-Bone. Shout out to William. Shout out to Empath Doll. Shout out to Earth Citizen. It's going to be a good game. Gonna be a good one, guys. Been looking to your streams, looking forward to your streams all week, says Tophus Revenge. Let's go, Tophus. I'm excited to be here for y'all today. This is the last game of the postseason before we go to the Super Bowl. Bro, it's going to be a good game. Honest to God, it's going to be a good game regardless of the outcome here. 6:30 a.m. Monday, says Chance Tanner. What up, Chance, out in Thailand? Shout out to you, sir. Greetings, Master Announcer, says Good Green. What's going on, Good Green? Thanks for checking in. Thank you for saying hello, sir. Oh, no, Birdwalk. Oh, no. Well, you know, sometimes things happen for the better. You won't really know what that result is going to be until later. Okay, guys, let's get locked into this game. You can see scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right now is your spread for today's contest. The Seattle Seahawks are 2-point favorites coming into this one, which is not a lot. 2 points is not a lot right now. Let's see. Reading some of these comments, I'm a little curious what some of these comments mean, but we're going to keep rolling here. Let's take a look at the away team. We're going to start with the Rams, and then we're going to focus on the Seattle Seahawks. This game is scheduled to start right now. It has not started yet, so we're going to get some time to do this. All right, guys, away stats really quick. This is the #1 team in football throughout the regular season when it comes to points per game, yards per game, and yards per play. Like, literally, straight up, end of story, there is no better team in the National Football League when it comes to points per game, or yards per play. The Los Angeles Rams are that team. Defensively, not as good as the offense, but still top half of the table in most of the categories. They do give up a lot of yardage, giving up 327, but they've still, they still managed to put up more yards than they give up. And part of the reason here that they give up so many yards is because opposing offenses find themselves so far behind against the Rams that they have to throw the football, and obviously you average more yards through the air than you do on the ground. But defensively, inside the red zone, this is one of the best defenses. Now, I got to do a speed run through this here, guys. So let's take a look at the home team stats. Offensively, they have struggled in a few areas, but this team is second when it comes to points per game. And we look at yards per play and yards per game inside the top 10 in all those categories. It's the defensive side of things that look really, really good here for the Seattle Seahawks. Jim saying, Rams, let's go. Let's go, brother. Let's go. Are you really getting a bunch of those, Southpaw? Crazy. Really? Very crazy, Southpaw. I did not know. Okay. All right. Are you going to be doing the Super Bowl this year? Beverly, I am going to be doing the Super Bowl this year. Shout out to baby girl Olivia, says Ori Clemens. What up, Ori Clemens? Guys, this defense, they're the #1 seed in the NFC. This defense, fantastic defense. Second when it comes to points per game. First in the NFL when it comes to third down efficiency allowed to opposing offenses. It is a 50-50 split right here for this defense to opposing offenses. 50% success rate allowed to opposing offenses inside the red zone. One of the toughest, most stout, difficult defenses to get past is this team right here in the Seattle Seahawks. But the Rams, pretty dang good on the offensive side as well. We're not going to get a chance to go through all of the numbers here, guys, but we will talk about our team leaders here. Matthew Stafford leads this team, and not just this team, leads the entire NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns. Matthew Stafford is him. Kyren Williams, 1,252 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns, leads the team in both of those categories. Puka Nacua, 1,700 receiving yards, just a few less than Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Devontae Adams leads this team in receiving touchdowns. Defensively, we take a look at Byron Young with 12 sacks, Nate Landman with 132 tackles this year, Emmanuel Forbes with 18 passes deflected, and Harrison Mevis, 12 of 13, 92% field goal kicker, but he's not their main kicker on the team. I guess he is now. Not a whole lot of field goal opportunities this season. We take a look at the leaders here for the Seattle Seahawks. You got Sam Darnold with 4,000-plus passing yards. Kenneth Walker with 1,000 rushing yards. Zach Charbonnet leads the team in rushing touchdowns. However, Zach Charbonnet not going to be available for today's contest, I don't believe. Yeah, Charbonnet definitely done for the year. He's gone. George Holani, good for them that they've even got George Holani, because we covered George Holani and watched him play during the preseason, and he looked damn good. So I'll see if Holani holds up today. But JSN leads the entire NFL when it comes to receiving yards. He's also got 10 receiving touchdowns. On the defensive side, it may not be as impressive to you that Leonard Williams only has 7 sacks, but Leonard Williams has 7 sacks. Let's take a look at the sack count. By the way, whoops. Oh, this is postseason numbers. Let's go to regular season numbers. Here we go. So he's not the only one with 7 sacks. Leonard Williams has 7 bags. Nwosu has 7 bags. Byron Murphy has 7 bags. DeMarcus Lawrence has 6. Thomas has 3.5. Reed with 2.5. Emenwari with 2.5. Knight with 2. Mafe with 2. Hall with 2. O'Connell with a bag and a half. O'Connell with a bag. 1.5 million sacks this year for the Seattle Seahawks. It's been crazy, guys. It has been crazy. By the way, this man could be one of the defensive players of the year. Ernest Jones, 126 tackles and 5 interceptions. That is crazy. Victoria is saying, Pats won, now let's go Rams. Jason Myers, 48 field goal attempts. 41 of them have been successful, 85% field goal kicker. Okay, so those are the leaders for both sides, right? That's not everybody. They're rolling out the flag right now to do the national anthem, so let's speed run this. Thank you, Victoria, for the super. I'm going to step out of the way. We're actually going to bring this in just a little bit. We'll bring this in just a hair. That way it's still on the screen, but it's not in the way of our graphics. So Matthew Stafford, Kyren Williams, those are going to be your starting 2 guys in the backfield here. Obviously, Stafford leads the team, and so does Kyren Williams. Puka Nacua, far side. Devontae Adams on the other, and Kanata Mumfield going to be your wide receiver 3. Colby Parkinson, your big tight end in the offensive line, from left to right. Alaric Jackson, going to be your left tackle. Steve Avila, left guard. At center, Coleman Shelton. Right guard, Kevin Dotson. And right tackle, Warren McClendon. This makes up the Rams offense. National anthem still happening here. Let's finish up our speed run. On the defensive side here, guys, Braden Fisk going to be your left defensive end. Poona Ford, nose tackle, and right defensive end will be Kobe Turner. Your linebacker room here for this Rams team, Byron Young, Nate Landman, Omar Spates, and Jared Verse going to make up the 7 here. Colby Durant and Darius Williams going to be your 2 corners. Cam Curl and Cam Kinchins going to be your 2 safeties for this Rams unit. Of course, head coach is Sean McVay. 9 seasons with this team, most wins by a head coach in Rams history with 92 wins. He did break that record. By the way, 92 regular season wins. He's got over 100 wins now with 102 so far. 92 regular season and 10 playoff wins. So over 100 wins for Sean McVay as the head coach for the Los Angeles Rams. Okay. Running out of time here. They just finished the national anthem. Let's take a look at the Seattle Seahawks side of things and break down this depth chart. We're going to run through this super fast. They cut to a quick commercial, so this is my time to shine. Sam Darnold, Kenneth Walker, your 2 guys in the engine room. Jackson Smith and Jigba on one side. Cooper Kupp, the ex-Los Angeles Ram, one of the MVPs in a previous season. Cooper Kupp with the Triple Crown. Back when he was a Los Angeles Ram, very different story here with the Seattle Seahawks. Rashid Shaheed also going to be out there on the field for the Seattle Seahawks, and A.J. Barner going to be your tight end in this formation. Offensive line from left to right, Charles Cross, Gray Zabel, Jalen Sundell. Right guard going to be Anthony Bradford, and right tackle Abraham Lucas. On the defensive side for the Seattle Seahawks, a 4-3 defense, very different from the 3-4 that we saw for the Los Angeles Rams, but a 4-3 defense. DeMarcus Lawrence, Byron Murphy, Leonard Williams, and Derek Hall. In the linebacker room, from the weak side, Drake Thomas, middle linebacker, Ernest Jones, strong side linebacker going to be Uchenna Nwosu, and then your 2 corners, Devin Witherspoon and Josh Joby. You'll have Julian Love and Kobe Bryant as your 2 safeties. That makes up this team, and of course, head coach for the Seattle Seahawks is head coach Mike Macdonald. Highest win percentage by head coach in Seahawks history. 24 wins, 10 losses. Suck on that, Pete Carroll. Just kidding. Obviously, Pete Carroll was one of the greatest coaches to walk through this locker room. Rams 100% victory, says Jazzy Duncan. I don't know about 100%. At least not yet at this point. So heading into this game, guys, the Rams lost. Remember, this overtime Thursday night football, oh my gosh, that 2-point conversion. This game was absolutely bananas, bro. I look at this was just a little over a month ago. We covered this game in Week 16. Seahawks-Rams. Seahawks got the win there, 38-37 in overtime. Seahawks beat the Panthers. Seahawks beat the 49ers. They got the bye week here, and then the divisional game that they beat the 49ers in, but the 49ers were decimated. So this is going to be the first, real test in a long – this is going to be the first real test for the Seattle Seahawks since the last time they played the Rams. Do what you will with that information. Rams ganará, dice Francisco. Francisco saying that the Rams are going to win this game. So coming into this one for the Rams, though, we take a look at this. They lost to the Seahawks 37-38. They lost to the Falcons on Monday Night Football the following week in Week 17. Week 18, they get a win over the Cardinals. Week 19, they beat the Panthers. They barely beat the Bears last week in that divisional game. It could have been the Bears playing the Seahawks today. I think a lot of people may have even preferred the Bears to play the Seahawks today just because some people didn't want to watch another NFC West game. But all of that aside, this game is going to be a good one. We are lined up for kickoff right now, and it looks like the Seattle Seahawks are going to kick this off. Okay. So refresh here, refresh there. We should be getting our kickoff here momentarily. Shouldn't take too much longer, guys. We should have action in just a moment. You can see the towels spinning right now. The lime green towels everywhere, bro. Oh, this is going to be good. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay. So no kickoff yet. I got a ton of stats that we can walk through right now. Obviously, our quarterback comparison between the two, Sam Darnold, not quite as much as Stafford. We'll bring these up during the commercial breaks right now, and we'll do a head-to-head comparison between these two quarterbacks in just a moment, but I do not want to miss our opening kickoff. So Myers going to put this on the tee. The Rams going to get the football to start this game. Let's bring up my my scoreboard. All right, y'all, here we go. Rams going to get the football to start. Seahawks kickoff. There it is, guys, the opening kickoff of the game. This goes up, up, and away, and we get a return. Out to the 30-yard line, down at the 31. It's 1st and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams. 1st and 10 at the LA 31-yard line. 14 minutes and 54 seconds here left to go. Might be a little behind on my broadcast, but that's okay. Hawks fans are savage, says Julie for Hope. They really are. Honestly, not as savage as Steelers fans. I think Steelers fans might be like, yeah, Steelers fans are just different. Okay, guys, we'll call them special. 1st and 10, a handoff to the left side. Kyron Williams on the first play of the game will pick up 4. This brings up a 2nd down and 6 and starts our clock once again. Let's make sure all of our information is up and ready to go. Looks like we are good to go on our drive charts over here and our stat board on the right-hand side. I got a 2nd down and 6 with a hot clock ticking. Los Angeles Rams with possession. Break! They line up now. I'll have to fix my graphics over my shoulder. Not important. From the left hash, the snap comes in, looking left. Stafford delivers this one, and a very difficult catch made there by Puka Nacua. Looks like Puka on 2nd down and 6 will pick up 3. It brings up a 3rd down and 3. So a 3-yard catch for Puka Nacua. It is 3rd down, and you can hear the foghorn sound in the background now. This season, this team is 17th in the NFL at converting 3rd downs, so not great for the Rams. Matthew Stafford will take the snap against the 4-man rush on 3rd down and 3. Looks for Puka. It's incomplete. It's going to go down as a 4th down and 3, and it stops the clock with 13 minutes and 40 seconds. The drive stalls out. 4th down and 3. The drive stalls out on the Rams' own 38-yard line. So very short drive right here. Rashid Shaheed is lined up to return. So Ethan Evans, the punter for the Los Angeles Rams, will send this back. We'll send this back out to about the 19-yard line. It's 1st and 10. For Seattle. So Seattle now has possession. Seattle will start this drive on the 20-yard line. And I'm going to fix my graphics behind me because it's going to blow my mind if I can't get this figured out. It's not the square, the team name, overblown. Let's bring this in. That feels right. Shrink this down just a hair. Cool. That feels better. All right, 1st and 10, 13 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock here. Seattle at home with possession. Motion on the field from George Holani. Pump fakes in that direction. Hands off to Kenneth Walker. And Walker somehow finds a crease in here. Picks up 5 yards on 1st and 10 for Seattle. It brings up a 2nd down and 5. Football at the Seattle 24-yard line. 2nd down and 5 coming up here. Foghorn is a rooster, son. That's actually not a bad read. Foghorn is a rooster, son. Better the first time. Okay. The foghorn, not the leghorn. Looking left, looking right, delivering this one off the gloves of Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's going to be an incomplete pass. 12 minutes and 51 seconds left to go after the incomplete. It's 3rd down and 5 at the Seattle 24. 3rd down and 5 at the Seattle 24. We're about to get a big play here, folks. We're about to see a big play here. I will break it down as it shows up. Break! Seattle lines up. Shotgun formation, trips on the left. Cooper Kupp up and over to the right-hand side of Sam Darnold. Darnold now directing traffic on the left-hand side. Snap comes in. It's a 4-man rush. Darnold lays this out. Rashid Shaheed cooked the defense. He's on the run inside the 25. Down at the 25. Call it the 24. First down, Seattle Seahawks. Big shot upfield from Sam Darnold. Rashid Shaheed gets right past Williams. Williams, no chance right there. Darius Williams got cooked on that play. Darius Williams roasted on that play. Huge play for Rashid Shaheed. That goes down as a, 51-yard play. We're at the LA Rams 25-yard line. Right hash, single back. Looks to the right, throws to the right. Gonna cut inside. Jackson Smith and Jigba inside the 20, down past the 15, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal now coming up here for the Seattle Seahawks. And quickly, this Seahawks offense firing on all cylinders. 1st and goal at the LA Rams 9-yard line. Seattle said, watch this. Looking crazy. Look, those gloves. Those gloves are sweet. Those gloves are sweet. 11 and a half here left to go, folks, in the first quarter. Seattle at the 9-yard line. Sam Darnold under center. Takes a step back. We got a little motion on the field. Handoff here to Kenneth Walker, who tries to find his way in. Gets down at the 6. It's 2nd down and goal at the 6-yard line. So 2nd and goal. At the 6, we are inside the red zone. Sam Darnold today has completed 2 of 3 passes for 67 yards. 6-7. That's not cool anymore, right? I mean, it was never cool to begin with, but people still doing that? It's 2026 now, right? We're past that. 2nd and goal. Single back formation. Right hash takes a step back. A handoff to Kenneth Walker, trying to find some gaps here. He does get some spacing. He stays on his feet and gets into the 2-yard line. It's 3rd and goal at the 2. Kenneth Walker fighting for every single blade of grass. Good, strong run there. It was 2nd and goal from the Rams 6-yard line. I mean, way to fight by Kenneth Walker. Way to fight by Kenneth Walker. Good job defensively, though, by the LA Rams to not give up that touchdown. But now I've got a 3rd down and goal with 10 minutes left to go. Sam Darnold in a single back. Snap, handoff, Walker, right side. He finds the crease, he dives, and he scores! Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks! It's Kenneth Walker! And Kenneth Walker will be the first to score here. The Seattle Seahawks put 6 points on the board. 9:57 left to go, and we open up with points in the first 5 minutes of this game. That's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of scoring we want in this game. Whether it's from one side or the other, doesn't really matter. Here comes the extra point attempt from the left hash. Seattle up by 6. Snap, hold, kick, good. Okay, the score is now 7-0. Seattle with the lead. Good drive here for the Seattle Seahawks, man. 81 yards. They started this drive on the 19-yard line. 81 yards, 3 minutes and a half taken off that clock. What a game. Okay, so now we've had a chance to see both of the quarterbacks play. And Matthew Stafford did not look like this man right now. Sam Darnold is looking more like this man right now. Sam Darnold with a huge pass upfield, blown coverage defensively by Darius Williams. of the Los Angeles Rams allowed Rashid Shaheed to pick up 51 yards on one single play. Sam Darnold, great vision to see that the corner had been beat on that play and to know that there was enough space between his receiver and the high safety on the field. I mean, just a fantastic throw from Sam Darnold. Either way, if I told you this season that Sam Darnold had a higher completion percentage than Matthew Stafford, would you believe me? Because it is true. It is absolutely true. However, Sam Darnold does have more interceptions and more sacks taken than Matthew Stafford during the regular season. We're in a commercial break right now, guys. When we get back, there are just inside of 10 minutes left in the first quarter. The Los Angeles Rams will be regaining possession. We're going to see a kickoff here. The Seattle Seahawks going to send this back over to Los Angeles. I just wanted to bring up some of these stats right now while we've got the opportunity here. Rushing statistics here for the regular season. We try to compare head-to-head between these two teams. And when we look at the run game, it's honestly ridiculously close as well. So do what you will with this information. It is dang close. Okay, so rushing yards per game, 126 to 123, wash. Rushing attempts per game, 27 rounded down, 30 rounded up, advantage Seahawks as far as more run plays given to them. However, 4.6 yards per rushing attempt versus 4.1 yards per rushing attempt. The Rams are more efficient with their carries. We look at rushing touchdowns per game, and Kenneth Walker just spiked this number just a hair. For sure, rushing touchdowns per game, slight advantage, 10% better are the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, again, just stats, not going to determine who wins this game. One of the other things I did want to bring up right now, someone mentioned this earlier. This is my old graphic. We've actually got more names to add to this list. Obviously, we know that Kevin Stefanski has now been hired by the Atlanta Falcons, and John Harbaugh has now been hired by the New York Giants. Commercial break is just about over, by the way. That was a very long commercial break. Without any further stalling for time, here comes our kickoff. Next commercial break, I will read some chats, guys. This time we read some stats. Next time we'll read some chats. Shout out to Vlad for becoming a new First Down member. Welcome, Vlad. I appreciate you, sir. Okay. This one goes up and away, and this one is going to be returned. So out to the left-hand side, looks like to the 27-yard line here. 9 minutes and 52 seconds. Oh, looks like a fight breaking out here. Well, more like a tussle. Wouldn't call it a fight. Abilene Rollin' Eats in the house. What up, man? I see you. Feels like the Super Bowl, says 206 Top Dog. Okay, 1st and 10. The Los Angeles Rams opened up with possession, folks. They will be kicking off to start the second half. So let's see if Matthew Stafford and company can put together a successful drive here. Motion on the field for the Los Angeles Rams. It's a handoff to the left-hand side, and they bring it out to the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 7 coming up now. 2nd down and 7. And lined up at the Seattle, looks like the 30-yard line for the Rams here after that short gain. 3-yard pickup. Football at the LA Rams 30. In between the two hashes, Matthew Stafford will go under center. It's a single back formation, and Blake Corum is the running back on the play. Dropping back, he takes it, he fakes it, he airs this one out. Puka Nacua looking at it the whole way. It's caught. 1st down, Los Angeles. Huge grab here for Puka Nacua. It's a 44-yarder and a 1st down, Los Angeles Rams. That moves them from their own 30 to the Seattle Seahawks 26-yard line. What a grab by Puka Nacua to hang on to that one. 26-yard line, right hash. Rams, snap comes in, looking left, looking right. Stafford to the end zone, looking for Puka. It's incomplete. Stops the clock with 8:28. It's second down. Second down and 10. 8 minutes and 28 seconds here left to go. Is this going to be a fight, says Jack. I think it is, man. Hey, welcome to First Downs. We got John Weiss. John, thank you, sir. Okay, 2 left, 2 right. Actually, looks like 2 left and 1 right with the strong side on the left side. Looking towards that side, changing his mind. Stafford flicks the wrist, looking for Davante Adams, and Davante Adams saying that pass. Davante Adams looking for a flag for pass interference. The official saying that was not a catchable pass. Second down and 10, incomplete. Third down and 10. Folks, the football is at the Seattle 26. Again, the drive chart is down below for your convenience. Third down and 10. Seattle 26, shotgun formation. Matthew Stafford directs Puka Nacua to be the wide receiver at the top of the screen. He's looking that way the whole time. It's an in route here for Puka. It's a bad throw from Stafford. It's an incomplete pass. 8:19 left to go, and the field goal unit will come out for Los Angeles. So a 44-yard field goal coming up now. Crunch, crunch, crunch. My apologies. We'll see if it's true, man. Whoever wins, whoever has the ball last will win. Here's the kick. It is up. It is good. And the Rams do put points on the board. So the field goal is good. The Rams put 3 points on the board. The score is now 3-7. The score is now 3-7, and the Seattle Seahawks are about to get the football here. Looks like a $10 super chat just came in from Dr. Cheeto. What's going on, Dr. Cheeto? Dr. Chiro, cheers to you. Welcome in, sir. Appreciate this. All right, guys, so let's chat. Let's talk, because last time I went and we talked about stats. What's going on with you guys? How are y'all feeling? Who are you rooting for in this game? 63% believe that the Seahawks will win. Looking for, I guess, the division here. Who are you guys rooting for? Alvin says go Rams. Let's go Seahawks, says Sergey. What's going on, Sergey? Dude, says Squid. What up, Squid? How you doing, bro? Not even a Seattle fan. I just hate the Rams. Okay, Ian, I feel you, man. Nicer than Denver, says Dennis, for sure. Let's see. White shirt and tie. That's it. The Rat Farmer. That's it. Let's see. Easy win for the Seahawks. Rams fans in the house. What up? Looks like Jubilee Man. Jubilee Man. Sergey saying Seahawks. Williams saying Rams. Reggie saying Rams. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Reggie dropped his crystal ball right now. Looking for someone who can predict the future. What will be the final score of this game, guys? Make sure you include your team that you're looking for. Make sure you include the team that you're looking for. Looks like a Giants fan is in the house. Rams, Hawks. Hawks sucks. So do their fans, says George. All right. What was my prediction? I don't really have a prediction for this one. I think the Seattle Seahawks should win this game, but I think the Rams are more than capable of finding a way to win this game. 17-7 Rams. I see you out there, Eric. Looks like 21-9 Seahawks. Okay, you're predicting 3 field goals there, Wade. 31-28 Seahawks, says Edward. 28-24 Rams. 40-37 Rams. Man, this room is genuinely split down the middle. Ladies and gentlemen, this commercial break is just about over, so thank you guys for keeping the chat engaging and entertaining during that commercial break. We've got about 8 minutes left to go here in the first quarter of this NFC Championship game. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to be exact. Here is the kickoff from the Rams, and they send this over to Seattle. Seattle going to take a knee here. Seattle going to take a knee, and the Seahawks going to start this drive at the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. They line up on the 35, Seattle's own 35-yard line. Sam Darnold gets down on one knee. He pulls out a ring. He proposes to A.J. Barner. No, I'm kidding. Break! Seahawks line up now. 1st and 10. From the 35-yard line, motion on the field down towards the bottom of the screen for this Seattle team. Motion man is Eric Saubert. Handoff there to the left side. Kenneth Walker using a block from Saubert. And it looks like it's just going to go down as a 5-yard gain, but that's still commendable. So 2nd down and 5 coming up. 2nd down and 5. 8 minutes left to go here. Just trying to have some fun. Y'all know how this goes. Walker coming off the field right now, which means we're probably going to see either Cam Akers or George Holani take the field. The clock is hot. It's 2nd down. Football at the Seattle Seahawks' own 40-yard line, and George Holani is the single back on the play. From the 40-yard line, a step back, A.J. Barner in motion to the left side. It's a little play action, and Barner is open at the bottom. There it is, the pass to Barner. Barner makes the catch. He loses the football, but it goes out of bounds. It's still going to go down as a 1st down grab for A.J. Barner. That's a gain of 6 on 2nd and 5. 1st down, Seattle Seahawks. So a gain of 6 on 2nd and 5 from the 40 moves the football to the Seattle 46-yard line. Darnold, breaks the huddle. One receiver at the bottom. It's Rashid Shaheed by himself. Now he's towards the top of the screen. Here's a snap and a handoff to Kenneth Walker. Walker finds a few gaps, and Walker will pick up 8 yards here. That'll do. It's 2nd down and 2. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Donkey, what are you doing in my swamp? I don't know what's wrong with me today, guys. 2nd down and 2. 6 minutes and 22 seconds here left to go. I got to get rid of that chair. I was falling asleep in it, even though we've got a good game going on right now. Darnold breaks the huddle. Kenneth Walker, about 7 yards behind him here. Single back formation. Jake Bobo in on this play, lined up in the slot. It is a handoff to Walker with a juke move, and the juke, the user juke stick, he gets up and goes like that. That's good for a Seattle Seahawks 1st down. 1st down, the user juke stick. Look at that. Omar Spates got caught flat-footed on there. 1st down, Seattle. It's 1st and 10 at the Rams 38. This is for the next Seattle touchdown. Thank you very much, Dalton Robbins. Fist bumps to you, sir. I do appreciate that. 5.5. It's now 1st and 10 after that big gain from Kenneth Walker. From the 38-yard line, little play action. Ooh, a little screen play here. Kenneth Walker using some blocks upfield will pick up 14 yards. Another Seattle Seahawks 1st down. Oh, man, bro. Kenneth Walker starting to chew away at this squad. Kenneth Walker starting to chew away right now, huh? 1st and 10. LA Rams 24-yard line. So the Rams backed up. Seattle Seahawks in Rams territory. Another good drive right here for Seattle, and the Rams defense doesn't seem to be able to keep up. What's interesting is that Jackson Smith-Njigba only has 1 catch today. Handoff to the left side. It's going to be a loss of a yard there for Kenneth Walker. It brings up a 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 at the LA Rams 24-yard line. No gain on that play. No gain on that play. Folks, in case you're curious, I've got stats over on the right-hand side, and not 1, but 2 drive charts down below. 24-yard line for Seattle. They are in Rams territory. Looks more like the 25-yard line if I'm being honest. Either way, it's a shotgun formation and a blitz coming in. Darnold looks to the left, finds JSN, who stays in bounds, picks up 8 yards. It's a 3rd down and 2, and it puts them inside the red zone. Red zone action, folks. Okay. 3rd down. 3 minutes and 40-ish seconds left to go in the first quarter of this game. The Seattle Seahawks up by 4. Lined up at the LA Rams 16-yard line. Play clock down to 15. Break! And the Seattle Seahawks will get themselves set. Trips to the right-hand side. Motion from Rashid Shaheed to the bottom of the screen. This drive has gone 7 plays, 49 yards, and 5 minutes taken off the clock. Little play action here. Darnold, second shelf, one-handed grab for Jackson Smith-Njigba, who makes the catch like this and makes it look easy. First down, Seattle. The one-handed grab by JSN. Those gloves must have had super glue in them. My gosh, what a grab. What a catch for JSN. It's 1st and goal coming up now. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line to the right-hand side. George Halani looking for room to roam. Not going to get anything. As a matter of fact, he'll lose a yard. It brings up 2nd and goal from about the 9-yard line now. It's a loss of 2. What a catch from Jackson Smith-Njigba. The one-handed grab. That's a catch, bro. That's so good. 2nd and goal. 9-yard line. Break! Seahawks once again will get set, this time on the right hash. Darnold. You can hear him communicate, or you can see him communicating. You can't hear from back here. Either way, he hands this off. And this looks like a 4-yard gain up the middle for looks like a 4-yard gain up the middle for Kenneth Walker, but there's a flag on the play. Let's stop the clock with 2:07. This is our first flag of the day. It's going to be a holding on the offense. So it's going to be against the Seattle Seahawks. This will back them up. It was 2nd and goal from the 9-yard line. There is a hold. Offense. Bradford, number 75. 10-yard penalty. Replay. 2nd down. So 2nd and goal remains 2nd and goal, but it's 2nd and goal from the 19 instead of 2nd and goal from the 9. So 2nd and goal from the 19. Break! They line up. Sam Darnold in a shotgun with trips to the left. One man at the top of the screen, and there goes Jackson Smith-Njigba. Eye candy in the backfield. This looks like man coverage here. It's a check down. This is going to be another kind of a screen play there. Looked like a screen to me. This will be a 10-yard gain. It brings up a 3rd down and goal. And it was 2nd and goal from the 19-yard line. A 10-yard catch right there will make it 3rd and goal from the 9-yard line. So we're back to where we were. Back to where we just were for 3rd and goal. From the 9. They're showing a 4-man rush on the defensive side here. The LA Rams look like they're in man coverage. Now they're showing a blitz. They fake the blitz. It's a 4-man rush. Looks to the end zone. Fires! Incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 58. And it brings up a 4th down and goal. So 4th and goal from 9 yards out. My guess is they're going to probably kick this field goal. JSN heard you talking about him having only 1 catch and decided to lock in, says Sir Breadcrumbs. Feels that way. It feels that way, Mr. Breadcrumbs. All right, guys. Myers to kick a field goal. This one's going to be a chip shot 27-yarder now. 27-yard field goal coming up for Seattle. This would give them a 7-point lead if the kick is successful from the right hash. The kick is up, and Myers' kick is good. The kick is good. All right, guys, we got 3 more points on the board. The Seattle Seahawks up 10-3 over the Los Angeles Rams. And when we get back, we will see the kickoff here as the Seattle Seahawks will send this back over to Los Angeles. All right, guys. So, good drive. Solid drive right there. Oh. Blowout, says Mr. Mojo. They're up by 7, dude. This is a blowout game. Kidding. Harless. What's going on? Hairless. Is that Hairless? Harless? Appreciate you saying Duval, Jaguars representative. You might be one of the very few. Thank you for that comment right there. Go Panthers, says Keep Poundin'. Where is Cooper Kupp? Cooper Kupp. It's been a while since he's been relevant, really. Cooper Kupp hasn't really had a good year since 2021. Kubiak. Spoilers in the comment section have mommy issues, says Wiggle Wonks. Yeah, spoilers in the chat, man. I love y'all's enthusiasm. But spoilers in the chat, if you really, really want to call the games yourselves, you should go start your own YouTube channel. I'm telling you, man, but we don't like spoilers here. We don't like spoilers here on this one. Go Capitals, says T-Bone. I was born and grew up in L.A., but my mom is from Washington, rooting for whoever wins, says Andy Bow. Me too. You called me hairless. Love it. Was that right? Or is it Harless? Is it hairless or Harless? Not quite sure. But apparently hairless, and they love it, so we're going to go with that. He fumbled earlier, Rams all day. Let's see. Doubting Thomas, 007. Interesting choice of words. Saints fan, only here for Shaheed, 12th man today. Nice. Hey, man, Rashid Shaheed. The Saints were doomed to fail, man. I do like the idea of the Saints having Kellen Moore as their head coach. The New Orleans Saints have some serious rebuilding to do, though. They started looking good towards the end of the season, so there's hope there for the New Orleans Saints next season, but we got a way to go. Thank you very much, Connor. Cheers to you, Connor. I appreciate that, my friend. Salute. My coffee's cold by now, so I don't even know if I might just dump that out. Don't want to drink cold coffee. Barcelona Dragons fan for 25 years ago. Didn't even know that Barcelona had a Dragons team. Folks, commercial break is over. It's 1st and 10. Actually, it's not. We're about to get a kickoff here. The Seattle Seahawks going to send this over to Los Angeles. The kickoff does go to the landing zone. So the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35. Down he goes. It's 1st and 10. 48 seconds here left to go in the first quarter of this game. We're going to get a commercial break here momentarily once again, guys. Coffee at 7:14. It's 6:14 here in San Antonio. But that's another reason why I probably don't want to drink this coffee. Let's see. How do I feel about McCarthy being the Steelers head coach? Is y'all's problem now. That's Steelers' problem now. 1st and 10. 35-yard line. 48 seconds left to go. Hand off to Kyren Williams, left-hand side. Kyren Williams will pick up about 3 yards. Call it a gain of 4. It's 2nd down and 6. Clock is ticking. We will need to see one more play before the end of this quarter. There is about a 2-second difference between the game clock and the play clock, and we're down to inside of 30 seconds already. Looks like a super chat came in from our friend Brian Allen saying, thanks for the games today, Mario, a top-notch YouTube channel. Brian, we are still waiting to do our fundraiser. You dropped $300 once on this channel, and I promised you that I was going to give it to charity. I'm holding on to that promise. We have a fundraiser coming up in March. Here is a handoff. Up the middle goes Kyren Williams out to the 50-yard line on 2nd down and 6 is what it was. Takes it to midfield. 1st down, Los Angeles Rams. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that, dude. All right, guys, that's the end of the quarter. That is the end of the quarter, and this will take us to the second quarter here in just a moment. So commercial break. Commercial. Don't think I forgot. I promised you that I would post it and I would let you know when it happened. I got you, bro. You need the coffee warmer base from Latte Larry's. End of quarter. Yes, Austin, end of quarter. 4:16 in California. Let's see. Snowed it for work. All right, guys. Let me ask you this one. How many of y'all didn't have to go to work or didn't have to go to school today because of the weather? Silver linings. Raise your hand if you actually got the day off because of it. San Antonio St. Nola getting Shaheed back in offseason. You think so? I'm telling you guys, says Leah. There you go. What did you say, says me. I got the day off today. Me in Texas, says Ryan, for sure. Summertime, says me. I got the day off. It's Sunday. A lot of you guys saying it's Sunday. Hey, people still work on Sundays, man. I bartended for 10 years, and one of my best days were Sundays. I'm working right now, and it's Sunday. But I get to work from home, so that's not fair. No, I'm at work. Me, says Stunt Girl. I love it. Oh, that goes for school, though, right? But it's Sunday, so nobody's going to school. At work right now, says Gardening with Grady. So, obviously, if I said if you're not having to go to school because of the weather, that would also apply for tomorrow, I think. So if you don't have to go to school tomorrow because of the weather, feel free to raise your hand. Let's see. Okay, all right. You guys are cracking me up in the chat. No school on Sunday. That's fair, Chris. That's fair. Spoiler alert, the Rams will win. All right, that's a fair roast. You guys got me. It's Sunday. Nobody going to school today. But now we got some hands popping up. A few of y'all going to get the day off mañana. What's in a margarita? Asks Jay Francis. Do you want the easy margarita out of a gun, or do you want your traditional margarita? Because if you want your traditional margarita, you can go ahead and set this up. You need tequila. You need tequila. You need triple sec. Probably go with Cointreau. You're going to want agave nectar, not simple syrup. You want agave nectar, and you want lime juice. Ice, salt, boom. Perfect margarita, sir. Will you be live for Super Bowl? I will. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like the second quarter is getting started right now. Single back formation from midfield after that last play for Los Angeles. Rams hand this off. Puka Nacua on the end around, and Puka will pick up about 4. It brings up a 2nd down and 6. Starts the clock. You guys asking for all of these basic? At least challenge me, man. What's in a Harvey Wallbanger? Come on, bro. This is like the margarita is the #1 ordered drink in America. Old-fashioned probably in the top 5 there as well. All right, guys. We're going to step away from the chat right now. We're not going to talk about booze. We're going to focus on this game. It's a 2nd down and 6. Football at the 46-yard line. Stafford airs this one out. Oh, catch on the run. There he goes. Davante Adams inside the 25. 1st down. Los Angeles Rams. Davante Adams with his first catch of the day. It's good for 23 yards, and that'll move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 at the Seattle 23 after the catch and run for Davante Adams. Good job there on that slant route. Adams eventually wrestled down to the ground. He's now on the sideline unbuckling the helmet. If we take a look at the total yardage up top, there you go. Stafford just did this. His team now scrunching together. 23-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle. Kyren Williams goes nowhere on the play. No gain for Kyren Williams. Nick Emenwari going to be the one who gets the tackle. So Emenwari gets the tackle there, and it brings up a 2nd down and 10. Matthew Stafford back in the huddle with the Rams. Break! Oh, never mind. A little early. A little early on the break right there. That was a replay. I didn't realize that Alaric Jackson always wore that Guardian cap. Okay, 13 minutes here left to go. 23-yard line. Ooh, the snap comes in quickly. Matthew Stafford steps in. Single count, and this one is going to go down as incomplete. So 3rd down and 10. It stops the clock with 12:56. So on one, it was a single count right there. Normally you hear them go, ready, set, hut, set, hut. And then they'll get the snap because normally the counts are either on 2 or on 3. This one was on 1, and it seemed like it was going to be – it honestly looked like it was going to be complete, but the pass got broken up. So 3rd down and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation, motion on the field at the bottom of the screen. Stafford will take it. Looks to the right. He's in trouble. Stafford's on the run. Stafford goes down. He fumbles the football. It's recovered by the Rams. It'll go down as a sack, strip sack fumble, 4th down and 19 at the Seattle 32. Another field goal coming in now. There's definitely a face mask there, ref. Definitely a face mask there, ref. That should be a first down for the Los Angeles Rams, and the official did not see that face mask? Come on, bro. You really didn't see that face mask? You just threw your beanbag and knocked your flag? Okay. Here comes looks like a 50-yard field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. All right, guys, the Rams now put 3 points on the board. It wasn't a monster field goal. It was just a 50-yarder, but count it. By the way, there goes Sean McVay saying it was a face mask. How'd you guys miss that? Unfortunately, you can't challenge those. It should have been a first down. It should have been a first down for the Rams. There was clearly a face mask. Even McVay on the sideline was able to see that. It happens. Blown calls happen. Missed calls happen. But we'll see if that is going to be to the detriment of this team. Seahawks play dirty, says April. Ooh, shots fired. We all know what side the refs are on, says Clint Czar. Not rooting for the Rams, but they kind of got screwed there. I call it as I see it. Me too, man. Me too. Seattle isn't completely carried, but they are getting calls. I agree with that. I agree with that. Sam Darnold will silence the non-believers, says Jeffrey Mays. What's in chocolate milk? You start with strawberry as your base. Kidding. Let's see. Is George Allen still alive? Let's see. Reading some more of these comments right now. The almighty Hollister? Hoolister? I don't know if I said that right. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Seahawks are the bullies. Hey, man, it's football, bro. I get it. They might be bullying the Rams around, but these are big boys out here, man. You can't really bully. It's hard. I'm taking a look at the list right now. You can't exactly bully a man like Bo Limmer, who's 6'5", 312. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is, man. Home field cooking, face mask pull on Seattle not pulled. Refs need glasses. The NFL has a history of cheating the Rams. Oh, the Nola no call? Were they cheating the Rams or were they cheating the Saints on that one, though, for that Nola no call? Darnold is going down. Watch for the makeup calls later in the game. Bronx, dude, I thought I was the only person who saw that. Like, when a pretty clear missed call happens, all of a sudden the referees feel like they owe it back to that team. But you can't make up for something like that. That would have been a first down inside the red zone. Hard for any additional makeup call, what you're going to call a false start. Yeah, okay, cool. Not exactly fair. Okay. You can't bully huge men. Come on, cheating Rams, kind of true. Only kind of true. Only kind of true. Okay, I am stepping away from the chat, guys. The score is the score is 10-6. Score is 10-6 right now. Here is the kickoff. The Rams did just score. Seattle gets the football. They have the ball, and they just take the knee. It's a touchback. 12 minutes and 11 seconds left to go as we cut back from our commercial break. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the Seattle 35 in just a moment. Okay. Might be time. I might actually have to go grab something else here. Saw Super just pop in right now. We'll take a look at this momentarily. There it is. Yep. Nola no call. We're still bitter about it, says Don. 1st and 10. 35-yard line. Dropping back and stepping into this one. Fires a rocket up the middle for Jackson Smith and Jigba. JSN makes a catch for 16 yards, and Darnold is slinging the football. First down, Seattle Seahawks. This moves Seattle from the 35 to the 49 across midfield. The Seattle Seahawks, after just one play, are in Rams territory. 1st and 10 at the LA Rams 49. pistol formation this time. Sam Darnold, 5 yards back with a running back a few yards back behind him. Sam Darnold has to lay down on top of it. A bad snap. 2nd down and 19. It's a loss of yardage here. Big loss of yardage. Big loss of yardage. A bad snap here. Darnold should have kept his eyes on the football. He was going to turn around and hand that off before it even came in. Okay. Lined up now, Seattle at the 43-yard line after losing 9. It's 2nd down and 19. Motion to the bottom of the screen for A.J. Barner, who's now lined up in the slot. On the right hash, Darnold against the 4-man rush. Darnold runs out of time. He gets dropped again. Down he goes. It's Braden Fisk. The Rams get a stop here. It's 3rd down and 27. It's 3rd down and 27, and the Los Angeles Rams really want that football back. So now the Seattle Seahawks are backed up to the 34-yard line, their own 34-yard line. Keep in mind that this drive started on the 35. A 16-yard catch for Jackson Smith and Jigba, and we're now 1 yard behind where this drive started. Handoff to George Halani. Halani will pick up 3 yards. It's 4th down and 24, and I think it's time to punt here. Talk about going backwards in a bad way right there. Terrible, terrible drive for the Seattle Seahawks. Fantastic defensive possession, though. Fantastic defensive stand by the Los Angeles Rams. Chris Shula, the defensive coordinator here, being highlighted for the Los Angeles Rams. They're focusing in on this side. So Michael Dixon to punt, Xavier Smith to return. It's 4th down and 24 from the Seattle 37. Up, and away goes the punt. The Rams. Ooh, they muff the punt, and they recover down at the 13-yard line. 9:18 left to go. It's 1st and 10 for Los Angeles. How'd you mess that punt up? Okay, back to a commercial break because football. All right, chat, let's take a quick look at some of the analytics for this live stream right now. Where are we at for that? There we go. Looks like good handful of people watching. I say good handful, obviously. 20,000 people is not necessarily a handful. Thank you guys so much for watching this live stream today. Our last live stream was the AFC Championship game. Congratulations to any Patriots fans who were watching that stream. And if you're back for another one, appreciate you guys being here for even more football on Football Nation. So we were able to pull in over 5,000 likes on that game. Come on, West Coast. Let's see if we can't break 6,000 on this live stream. If you're watching, smash the like button. Okay, guys, Super Bowl is on the horizon. We will know by the end of this game what the Super Bowl matchup is going to be. Quick shout-out to some of the regular season leaders right now. Matthew Stafford led the NFL both in passing yards and passing touchdowns. How about James Cook this year? Man, the whole situation in Buffalo, the firing of Sean McDermott, I don't agree with it. Josh Allen, they talked about him crying in the locker room, and I don't like the look of the Buffalo Bills right now, especially with no head coach leading the way. Either way, James Cook led the NFL in rushing yards. Jonathan Taylor led the NFL in rushing touchdowns this year with 18 of them. Those of you guys looking forward already. If you're like me, you're already thinking about fantasy football next year. Possible options for first-round running back picks right there. How about JSN leading the entire league right now in receiving yards? Devontae Adams leading the entire league in receiving touchdowns. Myles Garrett this year led the NFL in sacks and broke the all-time single-season sack record with 23. Shout out to Myles Garrett. Shout out to my defensive heads out there. And shout out to Kevin Byard, who had 7 interceptions this season for the Chicago Bears, the #1 player when it comes to interceptions forced this year. We are back, still waiting to get back from this commercial break that we are currently in. Mario can't that is correct, Roy Williams. That is correct. That is also why the title of this video, if you read the whole titles, I do encourage you guys to read more than just the first 3 or 4 words on these live streams. It does say color radio broadcast out there, so I was not lying to anybody. 1st and 10, handoff to the left-hand side. This will be a strong run to the left here by Blake Corum. Looks like Corum picks up 8 yards on this play. It's 2nd down and 2. It moves the football from the LA Rams 13 to the LA Rams 21. 2nd down. So, Seahawks just punted. They punted the football over to Los Angeles. Los Angeles opening play of this drive is an 8-yard pickup for Blake Corum. It's a 2nd down and 2 right now. Football on the LA Rams 20, almost the 21-yard line. Matthew Stafford under center takes it, hands this off, and a run to the right side for Blake Corum again is a 3-yard gain. 3rd down and 2, a gain of 3. That's a 1st down. 1st down, LA Rams. All right, guys. 1st down, LA Rams. 8 minutes and 20 seconds here left to go in the first half of this game. Football now at the LA Rams 24-yard line. Break! The Rams will line up now. Might have spoke a little too soon once again. Now they break. Now with less than 10 seconds left to go. They got to get this play out quickly. Play clock down to 5. Motion to the bottom of the screen. And a handoff this time. Looks like Blake Corum gets the carry one more time. Corum will pick up 5 yards. It's 2nd down and 5. So 2nd down and 5 as we approach the midway point of this second quarter. They're introducing and talking about both of these head coaches. They're talking about the point differential this season for these two teams. We're looking at number 1 and number 2. Seahawks number 1, Rams number 2. They are talking about the numbers here between Jackson Smith and Jigba and Puka Nacua. It's 2nd down and 5. At the LA Rams 29-yard line, a look to the left, a throw to the left, a catch for Colby Parkinson. 2nd down and 5. A 6-yard pickup equals a 1st down, LA Rams. 1st down for Los Angeles. The Rams pick up a fresh new set of downs. They move out to the 35 after that grab. So out to the 35-yard line inside of 7 minutes. Break! Stafford gets up from his knee. Single back formation. Fakes the handoff here. Clean pocket for Stafford. Finds Puka Nacua, who takes the hit from not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Seahawks defenders and hangs on to that football. Puka Nacua, good for 21 yards. Puka Nacua, 1st down, LA Rams. This moves them out to the Seattle 44. It's 1st and 10. The Los Angeles Rams in Seattle territory. Now they are at the 44-yard line across midfield. 6:15 here left to go. Stafford breaks the huddle once again. They like this single back formation here. Motion from Jordan Whittington to the top of the screen. It's going to be a trap play this time. Blake Corum goes nowhere. It's a 1-yard gain, maybe a no-yard gain. 2nd down and 10. Seattle still on defense. It's 2nd down and 10 at the Seattle 44. Onk going to grab his chair. I know. I'm up and down quite a bit. Stafford, 5 of 10 today, has yet to break 100 yards in the first half of this game. That is just a testament to the Seattle Seahawks defense. Looks like the strong side is on the left side here. And a handoff to the left side. Blake Corum, the 40, the 35, the 30, the 25, out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Blake Corum, another big run for 19 yards. 1st down, LA Rams. Where is Kyren Williams? I guess you don't need him when Blake Corum is running like this. Blake Corum picks up a big 1st down. It's 1st and 10 at the Seattle 25-yard line. We are just outside of the red zone. So 1st and 10 with about 5 minutes left to go in the first half of this game. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts. The Revenge Bros just dropped a super. Motion on the field at the top of the screen. Handoff to the bottom of the screen. Looks like Kyron Williams is back in on this play, and he picks up 2 yards. We're big fans, brother, showing love from Houston. Go Cowboys, the Revenge Bros. What up, man? Appreciate you. 2nd down and 8 coming up. You know what? We're going to go check out your channel. I'm writing it down. Revenge Bros. We're going to check you out after this, dude. Okay. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Football at the Seattle 23-yard line. With 4 minutes left to go in the 2nd quarter, Matthew Stafford is in a shotgun formation on the left hash. Takes the snap, looks to the left, throws to the left. Catch made by Puka Nacua as he's pushed out of bounds by Julian Love. This will be a 7-yard gain, resulting in a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down and 1. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here. Matthew Stafford has yet to enter the huddle. Stafford standing outside of the huddle. Hands on the helmet. He steps in. Here comes the call. Stafford, you can hear him barking out what he wants. Break! They line up. Revenge Bros, thank you for that, Superman. I'll take a look at your channel here in a moment. Here's a snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. Looks like Kyron Williams will find 5 yards somehow. 3rd down and 1, a pickup of 5 is a 1st down. We are inside of the red zone. Let's not let that slip past the wayside. Emilia Maldonado asked if she can get a shout-out. Of course, Emilia. Thank you for checking in. Shout-out to you and shout-out to your dad, Daniel. Amelia, shout out to you. Thank you for watching Football Nation. It's 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Matthew Stafford under center, single back, play clock down to 2. But whistles coming in, and it looks like a timeout will be taken. Los Angeles. So the Rams want to use a timeout with 2:41 here left to go. First timeout of the half for the LA Rams. They can take the lead here on this drive. All right, man. So I got a 1st and 10. Matthew Stafford has completed 6 of 11 today with 104 yards for 104 yards. Sam Darnold has completed 8 of 10 for 130 yards. This is a very, very evenly matched game right now, guys. 163 total yards here for the LA Rams, 158 total yards here for the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are able to, I think, move the football a little bit faster upfield. Okay. Single back, 11-yard line. Stafford under center. A handoff to the right side, and Blake Corum takes it inside the 10. 1st and 10, a 1-yard gain. He'll be down at the 10. It's 2nd down and 9. We start this clock with 2:30. We should be getting close to that 2-minute warning. We don't need to see another play before the 2-minute warning. The Rams can use this time however they want. So we don't need to see one more play. They will line up right now. 2:13 left to go in the first half of the game. Trips to the left-hand side once again. Puka Nacua runs towards the top of the screen, the right side of this formation. And this will take us to the 2-minute warning. So no snap comes in. They lined up quickly. It looks like they were trying to squeeze out a couple hard counts here. Anyways, it takes us to the 2-minute warning. So those of you who were with us last time, y'all know what that means. Let's find out who the newbies are. Are they going to cut to a commercial break? Yes, they are. All right, guys. If you are new, drop 5 emojis. Looking for the newbies today. Looking for the newbies today. Trivia time, says Drago Balboa. Close enough. Thank you, Iburn. I appreciate that. Iceman, thank you. Thank you, guys. Shout out to Don Marie in Pennsylvania. 110K on the horizon, my friends. Rick and Ricky, what's going on, Rick and Ricky? Looks like Jameson Garcia. What's up, Jameson Garcia? Lusani or Luckany Hill, what's up? William, King Harlem, Austin, hello, guys. Shout out to Frank. Shout out to Uze. or Uze, right? I think I said that right. Chineo, hello. Valerie Gonzalez, what's going on? Lovax, hello, Lovax. Live Wire, cheers to you. The Real Branch. Ooh, Fly Eagles Fly. Nick White, what up, brother? I see you, man. RLH 48284. I got Abdullah Muhammad. What's up, Abdullah? JT Rice. Nice try, brother. There is Lynn. There is Wolverine. There is Sean Stafford. Newbie, please gift me a membership. Mark, I don't actually control that. When memberships get gifted out, it's the algorithm who pushes these out. Shout out to looks like Bueno or Buen on Nelson or Bueno Nelson. What up, Bueno Nelson? I got Renee. I got Aaron. Ara Ortiz. What's up, Ara? John, Trent, Michael, Asher. What up? DJ Gene says, show me your noobs. The Real Branch, Ramon Velez. Stein checking in. This place is a zoo. Checks in. What up? This place is a zoo. I've got Slim Vicious saying hello. Latavian Butler. What up, Latavian? How you doing, brother? Mario, we have one more game left. We have one more game left of football this season after today, my friends. Guys, gals, we're in the middle of this 2-minute warning, but I want to make it clear right now that it's 2nd down and 9 at the Seattle 10-yard line. Matter of fact, I'm not going to get a chance to read all of these comments. Thank you for all the newbies who at least tried to check in with us right now. 2-minute warning went by pretty fast, huh? It's 2nd down and 9. Break! The Rams at the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation, 2 left. Motion from Colby Parkinson down to the bottom of the screen. Stafford taking his time here. Snap coming in. Stafford looks left. He finds, looks like Kyren Williams wide open. It's a touchdown, Los Angeles Rams. And the Rams going to put points on the board, folks. It is another touchdown today. The Rams, actually, that's their first touchdown. It's only the 2nd touchdown of the game, which is like exactly what we had in the last game. But either way, guys, touchdown scored right here. 1:55 left to go. Good play out to the left-hand side. Kyren Williams makes the grab. And here comes the extra point attempt. This makes it a 3-point lead for the Los Angeles Rams. Super Chat came in earlier. Show some love to Mario and press that like button, says the Ghost of Kiev. What's up, Ghost? Revenge Bros, man. Appreciate y'all being in here. Ghost of Kiev, thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate that Super Chat as well, dude. $20 Super Chat from the Ghost. Let's go, Ghost Rider. All right, guys, commercial break now. As you can tell, pretty fast-paced game. We keep cutting back to commercial breaks, and unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about those commercial breaks. All I can do is try my darndest to keep you guys entertained during these moments. If I didn't get a chance to say hello to you guys who were newbies, I apologize. Birdwalk says, can I get a shout-out? What up, Birdwalk? Let's see. Best in the game, says JT Rice. Thanks, brother. Will you be reporting on the draft? I will. I will be reporting on the draft. What will be the score, do you think? My crystal ball just broke, man. I don't know. Hi from Rolando. Keep up the good work. Rolando Ruiz Rivera. What up, Rolando? Appreciate you, bro. Okay, so another commercial break. Another commercial break. I've already lost 350, says Fulman, saying you already lost 350 on that one. That's tough, dude. That's tough. Will the Cowboys be able to keep their wide receiver core with the salary cap? Maybe. I doubt it, though, honestly. My poor Dallas Cowboys. That's tough. Looks like the Rat Farmer says, no, someone else said I'm new. That's Dawn. Dawn Houston said I'm new. What's up, Dawn? Addison, shout out to you. What up, Addison? Shout out to Window Tint TV saying, let me get a shout out. What's up, guys? I read these comments, man. Sometimes y'all might think that I don't see these comments. Well, a lot of times I actually don't see these comments. For those of y'all who are new to this channel, we have a very interesting setup. I've got a very small window that I can see as these comments come in. So, what up, guys? This is my small window that pops up, and those comments come in pretty quick. But when I'm actually calling the game, guys, I can't even see that. I literally tuck it away. I literally can't see what's going on. So when you guys leave those comments, I rely on those headphones. My headphones give me a little chime when a super comes in. So I don't want you guys thinking that I'm ignoring you if you're not leaving a super. I promise I'm not. It's just really hard to navigate all of it. Anyways, let's turn off that secondary camera. Let's cut back to this over here. Let's take a look at what's going on in these supers that did just pop in. Here is the kickoff. The Seahawks are getting the football back right now. First time doing this. So fun. Go Seahawks, 12th man. What up, Bruce? Appreciate that. Someone asked what's in the cup. It's water, bro. It's just H2O. I'm not going to spill it, but it's just water. ¿Qué pasa, carnal? Covering any regular season Dodger games? Rafael, muy probable que no. No creo que voy a cubrir la temporada regular de Major League Baseball, but hey. All right, guys, back to the action. Let's get recentered here. 1:55 left to go in the first half of this game. The Seattle Seahawks on the 35-yard line will hand this off to Kenneth Walker, looking for a couple of gaps, not going to find any. He'll pick up 2 yards on the play before he's pushed out of bounds. This brings up a 2nd down and 8. He is pushed out of bounds with forward momentum and forward progress. Therefore, it stops the clock with 1:49. Victor just dropped a super chat as well. Take a look at what Victor said here. Victor, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Seemed like just a donation from our boy Victor. Thank you, Victor. 37-yard line. Motion from Jackson Smith and Jigba. JSN is in the backfield right now. The snap comes in and Darnold will look the other way. The tip drill and the football goes down. The pass intended for Cooper Kupp. It's 3rd down and 9, 3rd down and 8. They're calling it 3rd down and 9 on my TV screen. The incomplete pass stops the clock with 1:41, and the Seahawks offense seems to have stalled out a little bit here. Seahawks offense seems to have stalled out a little bit here. Thanks, Pullman. Pullman, appreciate you. 3rd down and 9. Hands to the helmet. Everybody else, hands to the helmet. From the 37-yard line, Seattle looks right, throws right, incomplete. George Holani was wide open with green grass to roam, but he dropped the pass. So pass is incomplete. 4th down and 9, and the Rams defense gets another stop here. Wonder how many of you guys are shoveling snow at this point. James, thanks. We got to 110. Let's go. Okay, 4th down and 9. I have hid my chat just like I showed you guys behind the ESPN drive chart, or not the drive chart, but my depth chart. Fair catch signaled here. Looks like the fair catch is signaled at about the, looks like the 17-yard line. But let's find out what's going on here. There's a flag on this play. It's going to be on Seattle. So it looked like they're saying it's a hold here. By the way, Seattle just punted to Los Angeles. So if the penalty is on holding on Seattle, they're going to move the football 10 yards from where that happened. So they could have taken to either re-kick. They could have taken to either re-kick, or they could have just taken the 10 yards after the kick. They like the field position. They'll do that, and they'll start this drive here on the 28-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 when we get back. Another commercial break. No surprise. A lot of them in this first half here for whatever reason. Folks, I got a trivia quiz coming up for you guys at halftime. Don't go anywhere. I have a good trivia quiz coming up on the half, but we're not there yet. We're not quite there yet. There it is. The odometer changed once. Again, rock and roll. It's going to be 2 weeks between now and the Super Bowl. So I wonder, right now we're sitting at 110. It's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Any cushion here would be fantastic, but we're not worried about that right now. I think we hit our goal for today. My main concern is keeping you guys entertained. Got about 20,000 people watching this live stream. Thank you for being here with me. I know that there are 20 different YouTubers out there currently trying to do this. Let's see. Hello from Taiwan, says Randall. What up, Randall? Appreciate you. Rams are actually from St. Louis, Missouri 10 or 20 years ago. If you go back even farther, Jennifer, the Rams are actually from Cleveland. Yeah. Before they moved to St. Louis, the Rams were from Cleveland, Ohio. Fun fact, they originated in Cleveland. If you didn't know, now you do. Let's see. Make sure to tip your podcaster. Thank you, Wally G. Let's go, Wally. Appreciate that, man. Keep that up for just a moment there. All right. I want the Seahawks to win so they can get revenge on Rams for beating the Bears. Let's see. Hello from ND, North Dakota. HMPH. The more you know. The more you know, my friend. Mario, can you cover the World Cup final? I'm going to cover the entire World Cup. We're going to be covering as many games as we can during the World Cup. We'll see how that goes. Are you a Rams fan or Seattle Seahawks fan? Neither, Addison. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Yeah, the entertainer. That's it. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. In case you did not know, that song is the entertainer. That's the title of that song. Anyways, here we go, folks. We got a 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Shotgun formation. Matthew Stafford steps up quickly, makes a quick play adjustment, and now we've got motion on the field here. This is going to be a handoff up the middle. There goes Kyron Williams. He picks up 5. It'll bring up, looks like a 2nd down and 5. And the football is now at the LA Rams 33. Looks like FDJC Engine said for the diaper fund. Thank you, FDJC Engine. Shotgun formation. 33-yard line on 2nd and 5. Stafford looks to the right, tries to find Puka. Good, strong defense there. Good, strong defense from Nickum and Worry. Breaks up the pass. Puka can't hang on to this one. It's 3rd down and 5 now. Did he get there early? He definitely got there a little bit early. Close. Close window. Thank you, FDJC Engine. 1:09 left to go in the first half. It is 3rd down and 5 with about 1 minute here left to go. Stafford in a shotgun. Nacua in the slot. He bounces to the wideout. And pressure coming in. Nacua looks for it. Good pass deflection. Wow. Good pass deflection by Reek Woolen. The pass goes down as incomplete. It brings up a 4th down and 5. Timeout has been called. Looks like the LA Rams want a moment here. Here comes another $2 super. Let's take a look at this one. Dallas fan. No. That's actually by choice. What's up, gorgeous? Yeah, this one I brought it up for good luck, and I didn't even open it. It's starting to get warm. My gorgeous wife coming in clutch. My gorgeous wife coming in clutch. Bringing me a nice ice-cold Shiner Bock. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 1:09 left to go. Timeout was called. It's 4th down and 5 at the LA Rams. Whoa, how did I get distracted here? It looks like it's 3rd down and 5 on my screen, but 4th down is imminent. 1:07, Stafford to the right. It is an incomplete pass. It's 4th down and 5. 1:03 left to go. That's what I get for reading my stuff and not calling it as I see it. It's 4th down and 5. Let's do this. So because wifey gave us the green light, she says, you've been working hard today. You earned this one. Cheers for Sunday Night Football. You got it. Gotta get it. 4th down and 5. Time to punt. The Rams will stall out here. There is the boot. This one Signaled a fair catch by Rashid Shaheed at the 25-yard line. Call it the 26. It's 1st and 10 now coming up for Seattle. 54 seconds here left to go. And the Seattle Seahawks will start this drive on the 26-yard line. Cheers, bro, says Gary. Cheers to you, Gary. Okay. Rams versus Patriots in the Super Bowl, says Z Corporal. Says Z Corp Alpha. Z Corp Alpha. Z Corp Alpha. What up, Z Corp? Appreciate you. Cheers, Mario. Love that girl. How's the little man? My guess is that Sammy's got to be doing okay right now. If you drank a Coke, it would be product placement, says the Mr. Mojo. Obviously. Cheers, 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 cheers to you guys. Thank y'all so much, man. But y'all know me. Chances are I'm not even going to finish this beer during this live stream. It's probably going to sit here and get cold. I like to be clear-headed during my streams, man. I just don't agree with other content creators who are out here working and just getting hammered, just getting blasted on camera, right? They're taking shots. They're shotgunning beers. They're doing – you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Anyways, that's not this game's speed. I am going to say cheers to you guys, though. Salute at the risk of, you know, contradicting myself. I do think that it's been a good season, so cheers to you guys. What kind of beer, said Dan Cooper. This is a Shiner Bock, brewed in Shiner, Texas. You can see that there. Shiner Bock, brewed in Shiner, Texas. At the Spetzel Brewery. It's actually like not far from San Antonio at all. I need Puka to score. Great shout out for Scott Joplin. What's up, man? Cheers to that. Sober here, says Julie. That's okay. To each their own, man. Look, if you like to live the sober life, I am all for that. There's nothing like a good sober October, man, just to help you get your head right. Now, if you guys are 420 friendly, to each their own, man. I'm not here to judge you. Plus, I can't see what you're doing on the other side of this camera here, right? You guys can see me. Obviously, from a professional standpoint, this is probably not the best look, if that makes sense, which is why I don't like to drink on camera. I don't like to eat on camera. I don't like to drink on camera. Just feels weird to me. You didn't read my comment correctly. Rams versus Pats means it's a fixed Super Bowl. Is that what you said? Rams, Pats, Super Bowl. We all know NFL is fixed, says Z-Core Alpha. Got it. Got it, Z-Core. He says Rams versus Patriots means that it's – I don't think so. What makes you – we'll dig into that in a moment. 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, Seattle with possession. Snap comes in, looking right, looking left, looking right again, and he will deliver. The catch is made. Good, strong hands right there by Jackson Smith and Jigba. This will be good enough for a first down. Seems like it's going to be a little short. Catch made by JSN, but it, I guess, moved the sticks here. So 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line. First down, Seattle. At the 36, a shotgun formation. Sam Darnold with a man to his right. It's George Holani. 4-man rush coming in against Darnold. Darnold looks left. Oh! Tipped away by McCullough. Tipped away in a dangerous play. Jalen McCullough almost put that one up in the air and came down with a turnover. Luckily for the Seahawks, that football found its way into the dirt and not into the Rams' hands. Hey, thanks again, Z-Corp, for this one. Z-Core Alpha with a super chat. Thank you, Z-Core. Second down and 10. Motion on the field to the top of the screen for Cooper Kupp. Looks to the right, looks to the left, looks for Cooper Kupp. No, looking for JSN. Big hit delivered, but JSN hangs on to the football and makes Cam Curl look like a punk. Catch made. Catch made. What a hit delivered, but JSN hangs on to that one. Good catch from JSN. It's 1st and 10 at the 20. 1st and 10 at the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. What a hit, man. So Jackson Smith and Jigba. An incredible catch for him. It's 1st and 10 coming up for the Seattle Seahawks. By the way, the Seahawks did use a timeout, which is why we have not had another play come up yet. So the timeout is just about over. The timeout is just about over. 22-yard line of shotgun formation. George Holani standing to the right here of Sam Darnold. Motion on the field from Jackson Smith and Jigba down to the bottom of the screen. We've now got 2 left and 1 to the right. Darnold takes it. Darnold looks right, throws right. George Holani, good strong hands this time, picks up a first down. We're inside the red zone, inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal from the 9. 1st and goal coming up now. We are inside the red zone. Another timeout going to have to be called here. 2nd timeout taken. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal with 30 seconds here left to go. Susan Schubert, thank you very much. Susan Schubert, thank you for that $5 super chat. I'm going to drop a heart on it there real quick. Great game, says KD Espresso. Good game for sure, my friend. Okay, Seattle. Sam Darnold calling the play. Break. It's 1st and goal at the LA Rams 9-yard line. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Darnold with trips to the left. Holani on the right. Play clock down to 2. Flag comes in immediately. There's a penalty on the play. They're going to call this a false start. So false start here, guys. Flag comes in. It's going to be a false start against Seattle. This will be a 5-yard penalty. Replay. 1st down. So it's 1st and goal from the 14 now. 1st and goal from the 14. Very slight false start there. I think that's one of those makeup calls that we were talking about earlier. A $10 super chat came in from our friend here, Z Corporal. Z Cor Alpha. Dropping back, looking left, running out of time. Darnold fires to the end zone. It's caught by Jackson Smith and Jigba, but it's caught beyond the white line at the back of the end zone. That pass goes down as incomplete. It's 2nd down and goal with 25 seconds. Players get free Nike if they're taking the Vegas fix. Is that a real thing? Z? Break! Seahawks line up. Shotgun. 9-yard line, Jackson Smith and Jigba in motion. It's 2nd down and goal. Here comes the snap, and Darnold back foot. He will find JSN! He's in! Touchdown! Seattle Seahawks! And the Seahawks will score a touchdown now. Jackson Smith and Jigba going to do himself his little dance on the celebration here, and it's good for 6 points. The Seahawks retake the lead now. Back foot off balance throw from Sam Darnold. Good routes run right there, had everyone jammed up. Quentin Lake had no chance right there. I mean, Jackson Smith and Jigba is the one player you should never leave wide open. And that's exactly what happened. Everyone was in a zone. Nobody was watching that zone. And JSN exploited it. Extra point attempt is up and in, and the score is now 17 Seattle, Rams 13. Seattle 17, Rams 13. We're going to go back to another commercial break here in just a moment. But so far, one heck of a game. One heck of a game. Okay, so Trash Refs says UFO Infinity. What up, UFO? Official. We've got some native official saying good game. It's a good football game here. Go Pack Go, says Explore with Solar. They need this one. All right, guys. Rams should know better. How is he so wide open, said Philly Special. That's what I'm saying. How do you leave that guy wide open like that? third game with 100+. Oh, they were just showing something for JSN. Is he already over 100 yards? Wow. We're in the first half of this game, and Jackson Smith-Njigba already has 115 yards and a receiving touchdown. That's insane. Kickoff return here for the Seattle Seahawks, for the LA Rams. They bring this out past the 25, down at the 29. It's 1st and 10 for LA. They have one timeout remaining. That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work. Sam Darnold over 200 yards right now. Stafford with 15 seconds left to go after the kickoff return will break the huddle. Stafford standing on the right hash. Looks like Blake Corum standing to the right of him. Four-man rush coming in against Stafford. It's a check down here. Tyler Higbee makes the grab, gets the football out to the 41, and a timeout will be called here immediately by Los Angeles. So 8 seconds left to go. Looks like Z left another one. Good luck, he says. Have to go clean my lightsaber. Rock and roll. Okay. Hey, Z Core Alpha, thank you for your generosity today, man. I appreciate that. I hope to see you during the NBA playoffs. We'll be live for that. I'll be here for March Madness. I'll be here for quite a bit, dude. So I'll be looking out for your name, Z. Appreciate you. He says, good luck. I got to go clean my lightsaber. Giggity. Field goal would be good, says Fakawat. Okay. 1st and 10. Decibels up to 112 right now. It's getting loud here. The 12th man. Timeout this time going to be called. Looks like Seattle wants a moment. They're going to play prevent, that's for sure. They're going to end up playing prevent here. Final timeout taken by Seattle now. So now we go to an extended break. Joshua saying, what did you just say? I was reading someone's name, and it's Fakawat. This one. Field goal would be good. The one with Patrick right here. Okay. So is it halftime? No, this is Patrick. Okay. All right. 8 seconds left to go. Halftime in 8 seconds. Seattle will receive the football to start the second half. James White, thank you, sir. I hope so someday, man. Someday. Snap comes in. 1st and 10 from the 41. Stafford, happy feet here. Now Stafford is on the run. Is old man Stafford going to give himself up? He drops the football on the slide. I think he's down by contact, but Nick Emanwari picks it up, and he runs this one all the way back. He's going to take it to the end zone just in case. Whistles came in. That should be the end of the half, guys. This should take us to halftime. It will take us to halftime. So, Stafford was down by contact there. Okay. Time for our halftime break. Ladies and gentlemen, it is halftime. I think most of y'all know what that means. It means it's time for our trivia quiz. We do this on every game that we do on Football Nation. This will be our last one before the Super Bowl. Good luck to you all. Question number 1. When was the Seahawks' last NFC Championship appearance? Was it 2011, 2012? Was it 2014, 2015? Or was it the 2016, 2017? Well, it's obviously not C because I had a typo. So now you've got a 50-50 chance for question number 1. Is it 2011, 2012 or 2014, 2015? It just can't be C because that's not an actual season. 2014 to 2015, that was the last time that they made an NFC Championship appearance. And it's been a while. Obviously, these two faces are no longer with that organization. Let's move on to question number 2. Who holds the single-season receiving yards record for the Los Angeles Rams? Is it Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, or Devontae Adams? The single-season receiving yards record for the LA Rams. A, B, or C? What you think? What do you think? Well, as good as Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams have been this year, it's actually Cooper Kupp, the man on the other side wearing a Seahawks uniform right now, who had the most receiving yards in a single season for the Los Angeles Rams, 1,947 in the 2021 season. Good job, guys. Most of y'all got that one right. Your first NFC question, guys. Which of these is the only NFC team to have never won an NFC championship game? Is it the Detroit Lions, the Carolina Panthers, or the Arizona Cardinals? There is one team in the NFC that has never been to a Super Bowl. That's another way to ask this question. The only team on this list that has never been to the Super Bowl is the Detroit Lions. The Lions, one of 4 teams that have never been. The other 3 teams all in the AFC. The only team in the NFC to have never gotten there is Detroit. Okay, guys, let's move on to question number 4. Question number 4. Which team has the most NFC championship appearances in NFL history? Is it the Dallas Cowboys? Is it the San Francisco 49ers? Or is it the Green Bay Packers? The most NFC championship game appearances, not wins, just appearances, in NFL history. Cowboys, 49ers, or Packers? Guys, 19 trips. 19 times the 49ers have gone to an NFC championship game. The answer is San Francisco. And for you Packers fans who are still bitter about y'all's loss to Seattle, at least you can hang your hat on that. Question number 5. Who has the most career passing touchdowns in an NFC championship game? Is it Aaron Rodgers? Is it Joe Montana? Or is it Troy Aikman? Career passing touchdowns in NFC championship games. Career passing touchdowns in NFC championship games. Okay, a lot of people saying Aaron Rodgers. You guys are all wrong. The answer is Joe Montana. Joe Montana holds the record for the most career passing touchdowns in NFC championship games with 13 passing touchdowns for the San Francisco 49ers. I kind of tried to set y'all up for success with the previous question, and a bunch of you guys totally ignored it. All right, guys, who has the most rushing yards in an NFC championship game? Who has the most rushing yards in an NFC championship game? A, B, or C? Is it Raheem Mostert, Marshall Faulk, or Marshawn Lynch? Rushing yards in an NFC championship game. One solo game. The answer is Raheem Mostert. 220 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns on 29 carries. That wasn't that long ago, guys. That was January 19th of 2020, just so you know. Hey, Don got it. Let's go. All right, folks. Which Rams player won the MVP for Super Bowl 56? Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford, or Aaron Donald? Who won that? Who won the MVP? Who was the Super Bowl MVP? A, B, or C? Now, this doesn't normally happen, guys, but the Super Bowl MVP was not Matthew Stafford. It was Cooper Kupp. He had 8 catches for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns, including the game winner in the 20-23 win over the Cincinnati Bengals. Probably could have saved that question for a Super Bowl for next week, should they get there. But I got 3 questions left for you. What year did the Seattle Seahawks play in that AFC Championship game? Remember, I said earlier that the Seattle Seahawks are the only team in NFL history to have played in both the AFC and NFC Championship games. Was it 1973, 1983, or 1993 that the Seattle Seahawks played in the AFC Championship game? What do you think? The answer is the 1983 season. It was during the 1983 season that the Seattle Seahawks played in the AFC Championship game. Unfortunately, they lost that game. I'm 99% sure that they were playing against the Raiders. Yeah, it was against the Raiders. Well, let's move on to question number 9, and I will read that super chat in just a moment here. Which Rams quarterback famously went from undrafted grocery clerk to starting in the NFL? This is a true story, guys. Was that Jared Goff, Sam Bradford, or Kurt Warner? Now, you guys have seen this question before if you are a regular on this channel. Some of y'all may have never seen this question before, but this is a true story. In case you did not know, Kurt Warner is the answer, and he straight up went from undrafted grocery store clerk at Hy-Vee back in Iowa. He was literally stocking shelves making $5.50 an hour, and then ended up going to be an NFL MVP. Last question, guys. Last question. Question number 10. Which Seattle Seahawks wide receiver ran for governor of Oklahoma after retiring? Was it Doug Baldwin, Steve Largent, or Joey Callaway? Tried to run for governor of Oklahoma after retiring. Do you know the answer? Do you know the Muffin Man? The answer is Steve Largent. He did run for governor of Oklahoma in 2002. He played his entire 14-year career with Seattle. So, anyways, actually, I guess that's not necessarily true. With Seattle after being traded from the Houston Oilers, so he must have started. Okay, that's a little gap in knowledge right there. Anyways, how did you guys do on this trivia quiz? Really quick before I go too far in there was a $25 super chat. Looks like from Sharky Vi saying, just one big off that JSN touchdown. I love these streams. Keep it up, man. Sharky, thank you very much. Fist bumps to you. All right, guys, I'm going to turn down the music just a hair. We'll get rid of the funk. Let's go ahead and turn this on. 5 out of 10. I only got 5. Let's take a look over here. I only got 5. Some got 5. A couple got 8. Good job, guys. Robert got 8. Well done, Robert. Space Explorer got 8. Looks like greetings from Yosemite. What up, Don? How you doing, homie? Mr. Donald? Donald G? Good job, guys. If you got 6 or more, you guys are good. You guys are in the pocket. You guys are holding strong. Y'all know your stuff. Slow mood music time. That is it, Gary. It's important to have pacing. It's important to have pacing in these streams. I don't want to burn you guys out, right? I don't want to burn out your eardrums. I don't want to put you guys to sleep. So you got to have the lulls so that you can have the highs. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 3 minutes left to go in the first half, or in halftime, I should say. Got about 3 minutes left to go in halftime. Let's take a look. Let's take a look and see how many people we got watching right now. Halftime, we always get a little bit of a drop-off. This is the NFC Championship game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a quick look at this stream here. And it looks like right now we've still got about 19,000 people, which is interesting. Still got about 19,000 watching this live stream. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. That is good news. And halftime is almost over here. Give us that funk, says Larry. 19 in the house. Thank you, Thadboat. Thadboat, appreciate that. Which cartoon curate drinks Cactus Cooler? Cactus Cooler. I'm trying to think of the Cactus Cooler. I'm pretty sure there's Red Bull in a Cactus Cooler. My buddy Brandon Perini. Brandon used to always drink that Cactus Cooler. All I know is that it doesn't look like cactus. It's orange. I can't remember off the top of my head. Let's see. We want the funk. Gotta have that funk, says Courtney. How many people watching in China, says PDX Sassy. Good question. I don't know. We probably have a lot, though. reading so many of these comments, man, I feel very much that you guys, I feel the love, man. That's what I'm going to say. I feel the love, guys. 90 seconds left to go in halftime. This is one of the better live streams we've had in a while. Actually, all of the live streams this past month have kind of been pretty insane, if I'm being honest. Anybody check us out on Social Blade yet? Let's see. I'm watching from Thailand. Nice. Fife, Washington Dollar Tree listening in. What's going on, Dollar Tree? Fife, Washington Dollar Tree listening in. Can we get a shout out, please? Go Hawks. Okay. Shout out to you. Shout out to the Dollar Tree. Jack saying we got your back. Thanks, Jack. Flip, thank you. Appreciate this, guys. So we can have Football Nation quizzes every game. Honestly, if I had enough people coming up with questions, I mean, really, it's mostly just Santino putting these questions together. I had a bunch from, like, the last 2 years when we started doing the trivia, but it's been kind of crazy. 20 to 40K has kind of been our baseline right there, right, Bride-A-Bike? What's up? Welcome back, by the way, Bride-A-Bike. May I get you an ice cold beer, says Zesty's Animal. Cheers to you, man. Cheers to that. My wife already hooked me up. Got an ice cold beer right here. It's good. It's good. It won't be ice cold for too long. I'm probably going to sit on that for the rest of this game. I'm still here, says Jared. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Reading some more of these comments out here. Take another sip of beer, says Serpa Young. Oh, you know. Freed Cooper Kupp, who became a governor or mayor? LOL, is it a J? Say what? Did you watch the UFC fight last night? I did not. Early birthday shout out to our friend Addison. Guys, halftime is over. Let's refresh my page here. Should be getting the second half of this game any moment now. Should be getting the second half of this game any moment now. What I do want to bring up are these stats. I know that we haven't got back to the game just yet, but I do want to bring up some of these. Matter of fact, I also want to bring up this one here. Just One Big, says Sharky. Wanted to make sure that Sharky gets his super chat put up on the screen here. Sharky V. Oh, is that like a Game Shark? Is that a game controller? Is that an old school NES Nintendo controller out there? Super Nintendo controller? Would be the NES, not the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo would be square, right? Okay, still. Cool. I like it. Okay, so I did want to bring up some stats. Sam Darnold over 200 passing yards with a passing touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba has more than half the passing yards or half the receiving yards today for this Seattle team. Seattle is going to get the football here to start this second half. Let's put 15 minutes on the board. Let's start the third quarter. We're about to get our kickoff here. Let's do this thing. Die-hard Redskins fan, but still enjoy watching. I love it, dude. Let's go, Dalton Robbins. Dalton Robbins with a super chat. Slim Faley. Oh, my. Slim. Oh, no. What a name. Your uncle's got a very interesting name. This one is going to be a touchback here. The Seattle Seahawks muffed the kickoff. It goes into the end zone, and they take the knee. So this means Seattle's going to start this drive on the 20-yard line. Long field right here. I can't even say this one, Slim. I can't even, but I appreciate you checking in, bro. Fist bumps to that, man. Classic. By the way, Slim is our pseudonym and alias maker. He's the one who comes up with all of the names. In case you ever need a fake passport, call up Slim Faley. He'll come up with the best names for you. Just kidding. Don't ever do that. Let's get into this game. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. A snap and a handoff to the right side. Kenneth Walker will pick up 4 yards. Pretty soon we're about to have the FBI looking at us, Slim. They're going to be like, if you're doing what now? FBI going to come knocking on our door. Let's hope not. Okay, guys, I'm going to step away from this chat. That was fun. I'm going to step away from the chat, though. I got a 2nd down and 5. The second half is just now getting started. So, enough of the fun, Mario. Time to get professional here, folks. 2nd down and 5. 25-yard line. On the field right now, Sam Darnold on the right hash. Motion on the field from Kenneth Walker to the top of the screen. Darnold looks that way initially, doesn't like the look, will deliver to JSN instead. 2nd down and 5. It's a gain of 12. It's a catch and a first down. Seattle Seahawks. Seattle picks up a fresh new set of downs. This moves them out to the Seattle 37-yard line. Good catch on the right-hand side from Jackson Smith in Jigba. Another one here as Seattle hangs on to this 4-point lead. Break! Seattle winds up on the right hash under center. We've got Sam Darnold moving traffic, directing traffic. Darnold gets up quickly, does this thing, whatever this is. Motion again. Both tight ends going to the left-hand side. Sam Darnold feels the pressure. Gotta throw this away. Jared Verse in his face. Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 13:28. I saw a super chat come in from Slim. I'm scared to see. Okay, we're good. What's up, Slim? There you go. Appreciate that, dude. I was a little nervous to bring it up. I'm not going to lie. Was a little nervous. 2nd down and 10. Darnold, break. 2nd and 10 at the Seattle 37. 2 receivers left, a tight end also on the left. 1 receiver at the bottom, it's Cooper Kupp by himself. Doesn't matter, they're going to hand this off to Kenneth Walker on 2nd and 10, and Kenneth Walker will lose yardage. There is a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a holding on the offense, is my guess. Holding on the offense is my guess. It is 3rd quarter. Holding offense number 76. The penalty is actually going to be declined here, folks. So the penalty declined. It brings up a 3rd down, I suppose. 3rd down and 12 here. They're going to take the loss of 2 yards. 3rd and 12. They've punched this back in. They line up once again. Big 3rd down play. Seattle on their own 35-yard line here. Motion from Jackson Smith and Jigba as he goes to the top of the screen. Sam Darnold on the right hash. Here comes a blitz. It's delayed, but Darnold's in trouble, and down he goes. It'll be Comey Turner who gets the sack. Matter of fact, scratch that. It looks like they're crediting this one to Jared Verse. 3rd down and 12. It's a loss of 8. It brings up a 4th down and 20 at the Seattle 27-yard line. Seattle going to have to punt this thing away. 63% of the chat believes that the Rams are going to lose this game. Seahawks waiting for the snap right now. There is the boot. 4th down and 19. A punt. 4th down and 20. A punt. Oh, he slips. He falls. He falls on his own. It's recovered by Seattle. It's a 1st down. Seattle Seahawks inside the red zone. What just happened there? Whoa. Xavier Smith signaled a fair catch. He was backpedaling and he fell. It hit him and it was recovered by Seattle. The dude couldn't even backpedal. He literally just fell. Oh, my gosh. Recovered by Byron Young. No, not Byron Young. Recovered by Derek Young, excuse me. Derek Young. It's 1st down, Seattle. 4th down and 20 from the Seattle 27. It's a 55-yard play. That's the biggest play of the day, and it came on special teams. 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Special teams has possession. Hey, Mario, please give a shout-out to Beth and tell Beth to root for the Rams. John Johnson. Well, John, if your name is Beth and you're watching this, you should be rooting for the Rams. Here's the snap, looking left, throwing left to the end zone. It's caught. It's Jake Bobo. Jake Bobo with a touchdown here. And the Seattle Seahawks put 6 more points on the board. With 12:02 left to go, the Seahawks extend their lead to 10. Extra point attempt coming up momentarily. Jake Bobo faked to the out, decided to go in. Beautiful play there. Sam Darnold dropped a dart right there. Got a couple Rams fans who are less than thrilled. Got a couple Rams fans who are less than thrilled by that. You know why? It's because Beth didn't root for the Rams. I blame you, Beth. You got to root for the Rams, Beth. Anyways, John, thanks for that super, dude. Thanks for that super. It is the Rams. It is Beth's fault. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's not Beth's fault. Man, I'd really like to get fired up for the LA Rams. Maybe if they scored more points, I'd get more fired up for them. Okay. Seahawks lost, says Chris. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. LA Rams, Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks also extra point attempt is up. It's an 11-point game right now. Can Los Angeles find a way back into this? Can Los Angeles find a way back into this game? It's not over by any means. We still have 12 minutes left to go in the third. It's just a two-possession game. One touchdown for the Los Angeles Rams brings this one back to within 4. 4? 4. A touchdown here and the extra point attempt, obviously, would bring it back to within 4. Wait until the fourth quarter, says Brandon. Maybe, maybe not. No, Dave, it's definitely not over. Oh, no, you guys are – no way. Sherry May said you had me at 420. Let me ask you guys right now. It's way too early. Let me ask a way too early question that I know I'm going to get roasted for in the chat. Are the Rams cooked? Type Y for yes, type N for no. We've still got 12 minutes left to go in this one. Are the Rams cooked? TWS. Oh. You know, Beth, if you start rooting for the Rams, they might end up getting back into this one. Yes, 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 yes. A lot of you guys saying that it's over. Oh, my goodness. Will you bring them over here? Hello? All right, guys, I'm going to introduce y'all to the reason. I'm going to introduce you guys to my why right now. Not my wife. My why. This is why. This is why we do this. This is why we work so hard. It's for this little man. Hi, little man. Hi. How are you? He's also not a fan of any team in particular just yet. He could be a fan. We don't know. We haven't. We're going to let him pick. But this is my why. This is my everything. And he is getting bigger and heavier every single day. You can say hi to the people? You can say hi to the people? That's okay, little man. I know. I know. All right. I'm going to hand him back to you. We got the game coming back, babe. I love you, little dude. I'll be downstairs once this is over, okay? There you go. Okay, there's the kickoff, folks. We go back to the action here. Looks like the Rams will bring this out. The 10, the 15, the 20, the 25. Fighting for yardage, does not get past the 25. It's 1st and 10. Coming up now with 11:56 left to go in the third quarter. Say again? The TV looks crooked? It's because it is. Yeah, I've been staring at that all season. I'm going to have to remount that TV. I've been staring at that all season thinking the same thing. 7:34 p.m. here, Central Standard Time. It's a 1st and 10 coming up at the Seattle 35-yard line, folks. Excuse me, 1st and 10 at the Seattle 25-yard line. Looks like a little play action for Matthew Stafford. He's going to air this out. Deep shot upfield. It's Kupp. What a catch with some touch. Here's the move out to the Seattle Seahawks 35. You go from the LA Rams 25 to the Seahawks 35. That's a gain of 40 yards right there. Colby Parkinson makes the grab. 1st down, LA Rams. $10 super chat just popped in right now. Looks like Robert says hello, Christina. That's for the little man. We all need a why. We all need – thank you, Evan. Thank you, Mr. Benjamin. I feel the love, man. Evan Benjamin with the super chat. We all need a why. It's true, man. We all do. I'm going to leave that here for a second. I appreciate that. Here we go from the 35-yard line. The LA Rams will hand this off to Blake Corum. Blake Corum from the 35 down to about the It's like a 4-yard gain. I think 4 yards might even be generous. Looked like a 3-yard pickup to me. Should bring up a 2nd down and 7. Okay. 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6, 7. Oh, did you hear her tell me to shut up? That's it. Got to have the balance. 32-yard line. Shotgun formation, Matthew Stafford. A man to his right, a 4-man rush coming in on 2nd down and 6. A shot to Davante Adams, and it's caught inside the 10. Davante Adams down at the 2-yard line. 1st down, LA Rams. It's a 1st and goal from 2 yards out. The LA Rams knocking on the door for anybody who said they were cooked. You may have chimed in a little too early on this one. The LA Rams going to try to find a way. Sean McVay, too good of a coach to be counted out, especially when you got Puka Nacua and Davante Adams. Yeah, did you miss that all season or what? 950. 950. He leads the NFL in receiving touchdowns. Here comes the 1st and goal, looking to the left, fires to the left, and you know what? There's another one. Touchdown, Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles Rams. So, Davante Adams leads the regular season in receiving touchdowns with 14. There's a postseason touchdown in this game against the Seattle Seahawks defense. The Rams still trail, but it's one step in the right direction, and they have exposed the Seattle Seahawks defense here. 9:41 left to go. Here comes the extra point attempt. All right, y'all, extra point attempt to make this a 4-point game. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So, 20-24, Davante Adams. That was a perfect throw. There's no way you're going to get him there, Reek. Yeah, Sean McVay on the sideline flexing pretty hard. Well-earned, good play call. Good drive there. Very good sequence on that drive for the LA Rams. Rams finding a way back into this one. 9:41 left to go. Okay. Darnold has 2 picks coming up right now. Fire game. I'm a Browns fan. This is a football game, says J Money. What up, J Money? Easy over today. Should be an easy over. I still think the Seahawks got it in the bag, says consistency is key. Whoever said, Arian Robbie saying, whoever said that the last possession wins the game, Mario, that's because we both said that. We both said that, Arian. That's fair. Final score 27-20. There's too much time for that. I don't think it'll be. I think we'll get both teams pretty close to 30 points. I think both of these teams will go over 27 today. Drew Allen, comma, quote, and we're talking about the Browns from Drew Allen. You want to talk about the Cleveland Browns? Okay, I love you guys. I'll see y'all later. Little man going to help the broadcast out? Maybe someday. Maybe someday, Paul. Okay, guys. My personals aside, all that stuff aside, this game is pretty crazy here. As we would like to say on this channel, on Football Nation, this game is effing nuts. This game is effing nuts. This game is a really good one, but we saw a really good game the last time we saw these two teams play. Guys, the final score of the last matchup between the Seahawks and the Rams was a 37-38 win for Seattle in overtime. In overtime. So buckle up, because it's going to be a wild ride, and we got a lot of time left on this ride. We got a lot of time left on this ride. Are we in a timeout? No. We are, after a team scores, they go to a commercial break. You know, that's just the way it goes. So the Rams just scored a touchdown. They are in a, I guess you can call it a timeout. It is a TV timeout. But I'm sure you've watched enough football to know that after a touchdown, they go to commercials, which is where we're at right now. 9:41 left to go. Sean, I saw your comment come in like 30 times, but because you spammed, I'm going to choose to not answer that question. waiting for the kickoff now. The Rams kicking this off to the Seattle Seahawks. This goes up, up, and away. This goes into the end zone. They're going to take a knee, and we'll start this drive on the 35-yard line. So 35-yard line. First and 10, 9:41 left to go here in the third quarter. 9:41 left to go here in the third quarter. My favorite Cowboys player of all time, I'd probably have to say, is Jason Witten, though. Okay, first and 10. Currently on the team, it might be Dak or CD. But they're not relevant right now, nor are they on my TV screen. Instead, we've got George Holani, who gets the carry on first and 10 from the Seattle 35. It's a 3-yard gain here. It does start the clock and moves them out to the Seattle 38. So second down and 7. 9 minutes and 20 seconds here left to go. And we're now ticking. Sam Darnold has completed 14 of 21. Man, these numbers are very, very close. The passer ratings are basically dead even for Seattle and for the Rams. Seattle has possession, guys. I moved the possession needle just now. Apologies for the delay on that. Looks like 2 left, 2 right. Now trips to the right. It's a handoff to the right. Kenneth Walker, very little room to roam. As a matter of fact, he goes backwards on second down and 7. It brings up a third down and 9. Tackle for a loss courtesy of Nate Landman. So Landman makes a tackle for a loss. It brings up a third down and 9. And we're at the Seattle 36. So 36-yard line. Third down and 9. Seattle with possession. The Rams looking to get off the field, get the football back, and try to get the lead here. Snap comes in, looking to the left, fires to the left. The catch is made by Cooper Kupp on third down and 9. Picks up 12 yards. Cooper Kupp, the ex-Los Angeles Ram. First down. Seattle. At the start of this season, even though I knew, obviously, that Cooper Kupp was here with Seattle, big deal, big off-season move, still had to get used to seeing him wear that uniform. Just like I had to get used to Sauce Gardner wearing the Colts uniform. Well, I guess I didn't have to. He got injured. Handoff here, first and 10 from the 48-yard line. Wow, what a powerful run here for Kenneth Walker. 11-yard run right up the gut right there. Delivered a gut punch up the middle to the LA Rams. Rams back on their heels right now. It's first and 10. First down, Seattle Seahawks. It was a first and 10 from the LA Rams. It was a first and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. A handoff puts them in Rams territory. That should put them down at the 41-yard line. So first and 10 now coming up at the LA Rams 41. Single back form, actually empty backfield. Apologies there. Empty backfield, Sam Darnold with trips to the left, one man to the right. Darnold drops back, delivers up the middle. Catch made. This time George Holani picks up 9. It'll bring up a second down and 1 at the LA Rams 32. So from the 41 to the 32, it's second down and 1. 6:42 left to go in this third quarter. Good sustained drive here as we approach the 3-minute mark on this drive. Clock is hot. We're in the huddle. Break! Darnold gets up, adjusts the pads, adjusts the helmet. 32-yard line on second down and 1 from the right hash. Darnold takes it, looks left, throws left. Jackson Smith-Njigba gets a block upfield. JSN takes it to the 20. That'll be good for another 12 yards from the LA Rams 32. Now to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's first down, Seattle. Rams looking for a stop, desperately looking for a stop, and they need one. They are inside the red zone. If the Rams can hold the Seahawks to just 3 points, I would consider that a win. The way the Seahawks offense has been firing today, there have been a few stallouts here, but not on this drive. Looks like a play action even fooled me. Sam Darnold on the run will throw this one over to A.J. Barner, who spins his way forward to pick up 7. It brings up a second down. Second down and 3 now coming up. We are inside the red zone at the LA Rams 13-yard line. Sam Darnold looks like no huddle here. They're back to the line. Darnold on 2nd and 3. On the left hash. Motion from Cooper Kupp. He's in the slot at the top of the screen. Looks like a pass to the left intended for Jake Bobo. Bad delivery there from Sam Darnold. The pass is incomplete. It brings up a 3rd down and 3. 4 minutes and 57 seconds left to go. 3rd down. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. That's it, man. You're watching the NFL here on Football Nation. 3rd down and 3, shotgun. Sam Darnold. Looks like Cooper Kupp at the bottom of the screen. Play clock down to 2. Sam Darnold takes it. He looks to the right. He's looking at Kupp. Kupp makes the catch. Kupp finds the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle Seahawks. Oh, my gosh. It just never gets old. The Seattle Seahawks score 6 more. The score is now 30-20, and Cooper Kupp finds his way in. So Cooper Kupp scores a touchdown here, extending the lead to a 2-possession lead once again. It's a 2-possession lead now. And, I mean, what are you going to do, man? The Rams can't stop Seattle right now. The Rams just cannot stop Seattle. 4:52 left to go. A huge drive. That's the 3rd touchdown of the day for Sam Darnold, right? So now Sam Darnold has 291 passing yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Kenneth Walker has a rushing touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Cooper Kupp with a touchdown. Jake Bobo with a touchdown. The LA Rams don't have an answer for Sam Darnold, the way he is spreading around the wealth. Meanwhile, Matthew Stafford, it's not like he's having a slouch of a day, but definitely below his standard here. Vegeta just dropped a super chat. Let's take a look at what Vegeta had to say. We're back to another commercial break, folks. I've been a Darnold doubter all season, but he's playing amazing football tonight. I was a Darnold doubter last year when he played with Minnesota. And then I saw his play and was like, dang, you get him at least one good option, the guy can ball out. Well, he leaves Minnesota, no more Justin Jefferson. He comes to Seattle, and he's got this guy named JSN, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And it seems like all of the ghosts that Sam Darnold had at the beginning of his career have been exercised. Man, it's been wild, man. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Ma, so make me so hard, make me say, oh my God. Who do you have winning this game? I got Seattle winning this game, man. Coach, question mark, hello. Look, coach, question mark, hello. Okay, you can say what you want about Kevin O'Connell, head coach of the Minnesota Vikings, where Sam Darnold was. They called him the quarterback whisperer, right? Explain J.J. McCarthy to me then if that's the case. And I can't say that Mike McDonald is the world's greatest head coach either. So, you know. All right, can you believe you said the Rams don't have an answer for Sam? I can't believe that you said in an NFC championship game out loud. Look, man, say what you want. First of all, this Boba Fett with the Chargers helmet, sick AF. I love it. That's honestly super. That's badass. That's super cool. But I'll say it twice, man. The Rams don't have an answer for Sam Darnold. They haven't been able to pick him off. They've only been able to sack him, what, twice today, if that? He's been able to slip away. Let's take a look at the defensive side. Looking for sacks today. He's been bagged twice today. So they've only been able to get to Sam Darnold twice. You would think that he's got an answer, but I'll double down on it, bro. The Rams have given up a lot in this game. The Rams have given up a lot. Regardless of who wins here, I predict the winner of this game will go on to beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl, says O2RR. Honestly, I kind of feel the same way. After watching the Patriots play today, I don't feel very confident about their offense. And Drake May was great during the regular season. But I don't know, man. Here's the kickoff, and the Rams are going to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Our commercial break is over. Seattle Seahawks did score a touchdown on the last drive. 4:45 here left to go. A couple supers still checking in right now. $2 super from Bruce Productions HD. 4:45 here left to go. Let's subtract a little bit of time. Flag came in on the play. It's going to be an illegal block. It's going to be on Omar Spates. It's going to be an illegal block here. The white hat having a conversation with his officials. During the return, illegal block in the back against the Rams. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the LA Rams 13-yard line. Okay. The score is 30-20. The Los Angeles Rams will take over right now. LA Rams gonna line up here. It's 1st and 10 at the LA Rams 13-yard line. Matthew Stafford under center, single back, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, airs this out, and Davante Adams makes the grab to the 48-yard line. 1st down, LA Rams. You know, to be fair, the Seattle Seahawks defense doesn't have very many answers for Matthew Stafford either. Matthew Stafford has been a wizard out here, and if he finishes this drive, they'll be dead even here, Sam Darnold and Matthew Stafford. Stafford drops. Stafford looks to the right, throws to the right. Colby Parkinson makes the grab. Looks like this one. A flag comes in on the play. Uh-oh. Flag came in on this one. It should be, they're calling it illegal contact. So illegal contact against the defense here. Seattle going to give up a 5-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down, so that moves the football from the Seattle side of midfield. Actually, it's still on the Seattle side. Where does that put us? A 5-yard penalty. Looks like it'll bring up a 1st and 10 at the Seattle 47. Did the Seahawks miss that extra point? Thank you, guys. It's 31-20. My apologies there. Thank you, Vanessa. It is 31-20, not 30-20. I do apologize there. That's a big whoopsie on my side. I'm getting distracted here. I'm reading too many chats. All right, guys. There's the handoff up the middle here. It's going to be a 5-yard gain. It's a 2nd down and 5. I'm dropping the ball. I'm fumbling the football. Oh, my gosh. What's my name? Derrick Henry? Another fumble? Burn. Okay, let's turn this off right now. Okay, the score. Seattle Seahawks 31, Los Angeles Rams 20. It is 2nd down and 5. The Los Angeles Rams across midfield in Seattle Seahawks territory. Pump fake here from Matthew Stafford. A look to the left, a throw to the left. Kyren Williams goes down after picking up, looks like just 2 yards. There is another foul on the play. A flag comes in with 3 minutes and 13 seconds here left to go. Looks like this flag is going to be illegal use of hands against the Rams offense. Hands to the face on Alaric Jackson. Hands went up. Hands get onto the chest plate, but if your hands go up into the face mask area, the officials are going to drop that flag. So illegal use of hands, hands to the face. It'll be a huge penalty here. Replay 2nd down. It's 2nd down and 15. 3:13. They've punched this back in. So 2nd down and 15 at the LA Rams' own 48-yard line. Single back formation. Matthew Stafford on the left hash. Stafford looks to the left, says something here, looks to the right. He's back under center. He takes the snap and he hands this off. There goes Kyren Williams to pick up 3 yards. It brings up a 3rd down and 12. Modest pickup right there for Kyren Williams. He's now got 9 carries for just 39 yards. Blake Corum has 8 carries for 44. It's 3rd down and 12 here. And if the Seahawks can get a stop, it's going to start looking very grim for the Los Angeles Rams. Seattle on defense. It's 3rd down and 12. Matthew Stafford takes the snap. The blitz coming in. Matthew Stafford under pressure. Delivers this one. Oh, almost intercepted there. Almost intercepted there by Woolen. Luckily for the Rams, it's not picked off. It's a 4th down and 12, and the Rams will punt. The Rams will punt. Looks like slow 200C. Just dropped a super. Seahawks Super Bowl revenge incoming. 1-yard rushing touchdown. Watch them put the ball in Sam Darnold's hand, and they get picked off again. Except this time it's going to get picked off by Harold Landry. So 4th down and 12. Oh, after the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting. That's against the Seattle Seahawks, and it's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down for the LA Rams. The Rams will stay alive on a taunting call right there. What? Wow. That is a trash call, but it's a call nevertheless. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Seattle Seahawks. It's 1st and 10 at the Seattle 34. That's going to hurt. Here's the snap. Stafford shoots to the end zone, wide open for Puka. Nacua is in! Touchdown! Los Angeles Rams! Let's go! Way to get back into it. The LA Rams. What a bomb! It's caught by Puka here. He hits his backside. Oh, that's in, man. That's got to be a tutty. What a catch by Puka as he hits the pylon. Wow. It was 1st and 10 after the penalty. The unsportsmanlike conduct. Talk about second chance points right there, man. Talk about second chance points. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. McVay, you can see how fired up he is. That was gorgeous. That was a thing of beauty, man. Incredible play for the Los Angeles Rams. Way to make this and keep this a game. Honestly, the only answer it feels like that the Rams have for it feels like the only answer that the Rams have for Sam Darnold. What happened here? Scoring review. Okay. This play is under review, guys. Okay. This play is actually going to be under review. Let's see what happens here. Penalty game changer. It could be. They throwing the game, the Cash App now. Well, was he down? He wasn't down by contact if he was down, so it doesn't really matter. I think they're looking to see if he hung on to that football through the ground, if he actually hung on to it through it. Refs are paid off, says Ash. Rigged, says Smoke Burp. Man. So, we're waiting to see. It's going to go down as, I think it's going to go down as a touchdown here. We're still waiting for the official review. And if the play stands, which I think it should, it looked clean to me, we're going to get the extra point attempt. So we still haven't seen the extra point attempt. They are in a scoring review right now. And it looks like my cheat sheet is letting me know that this play is going to stand right now. They're saying that the replay official reviewed the pass completion. Ruling on the play was upheld. The ruling on the field stands. Okay, so we're still in a commercial break. I don't want anybody to have any confusion here. It's still in scoring review. I got the update a little bit early on my side, so y'all know this is going to stand. This will stand here. And the Rams will then kick the extra point attempt to make this a 4-point game, if they're successful, of course, in knocking this one here. Go for 2, says Gerardo. Do you agree with that? Daniel says go for 2. Pork Chop saying they need to go for 2. KD Espresso saying go for 2. Dr. Detail saying go for 2. It's a smart move, honestly, to go for 2 at this point. Everything is rigged unless your team is winning, says Sir Breadcrumbs. Yeah, I'm honestly about to just block that word from the chat. It really is. It really is, for lack of a better term, annoying that everyone thinks these games are rigged. Who cares, man? Are you not entertained? Honestly, at this point, if you don't bet on it, then it doesn't really matter, does it? If you're not betting on anything, then it doesn't really matter. Are you not entertained? Okay, guys, so this is going to stand. We are going to get the extra point attempt. For the record, in case anybody thinks if I think these games are rigged, no, I do not. Me, personally, my opinion on this, I don't think it is. 1st and 10. You can call me naive. You can bring up the NBA all you want, but there's a reason that the NFL is so much more lucrative than the NBA. It's a better product. The extra point attempt is up, and the extra point attempt is good. The score is now 27-31. The LA Rams trail by 4. The Seattle Seahawks are about to get possession. We've got 2 minutes and 6 seconds here left to go in the third quarter of this football game. The winner of this game will advance to the Super Bowl to play the New England Patriots. Lots of time on the clock right now. So the extra point attempt was good. The score is 27-31. The LA Rams going to kick off to Seattle. And at the end of the day, we're all in the entertainment business, myself included. Myself included. And you know what's even worse? The more that people say this is rigged, this is rigged, this is rigged, the more people will just keep watching to see if it's true. So you're kind of feeding into it. You're perpetuating that stereotype, and I just think it's silly to, live your life that way. But to each their own. Here's the kickoff. Here's the return. The 20, the 25, down shy of the 30, down at the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Seattle. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks with exactly 2 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. I got money on both teams to make sure I win no matter what, but better money is if Seattle wins, says Dalton Robbins. That's, you know what? Way to hedge your bets right there, bro. Well done, Dalton. Well done. Okay. With 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, Sam Darnold goes under center. He takes a step back. We've got some motion on the field here. He takes a step back again. More motion on the field here. This is going to be a toss backwards and getting just back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like Rashid Shaheed. His first carry of the day goes nowhere. 1:50 on the clock. It's ticking now. Rashid Shaheed goes nowhere. It's 2nd down. He's saying better money if Seattle wins, though, says Dalton. All right. 1:35 in the huddle right now. The Seattle Seahawks, Sam Darnold, break, will get up off his knee. You've got Kenneth Walker standing to the left here, so he's hip to hip there. Running back to either side. Looks like George Holani. That's actually Jackson Smith and Jigba in the backfield as well. Play clock down to 1. Oh, pressure coming in. They let the man through. He's on the run. Got to get rid of it. Incomplete pass. Well done by the Rams defense. My gosh, coming in quickly. Johnson. Deshaun Johnson breaks through the line there. Great job defensively. It's 3rd down and 10. The incomplete pass did stop the clock with 1:08, guys. It brings up a 3rd down and 10. The Seahawks could be in trouble if they don't convert. The Rams are hoping that they don't convert. Sam Darnold tells Kenneth Walker, hey, go over there. He pushes him over to the side. Kenneth Walker, a lot of motion here. Jackson Smith and Jigba needs to get set. Play clock down to 1. Snap comes in, 4-man rush. Darnold to the left, finds Walker. Walker dives, and Walker, I think he might be just a hair short. No, they mark it down at exactly where it needs to go. It was 3rd down and 10. Woo, 3rd down and 10, and he picks up exactly 10. First down, Seattle Seahawks. That was close, man. That was very close. 40 seconds left to go. We will need to see at least one more play before the end of this quarter. 40 seconds left to go. George Holani is in on this play. It's 1st and 10 at the Seattle 37 after that catch for Kenneth Walker. Play clock down to double zeros as Darnold takes it. Looks to the right. He's on the run now. He'll check it down. Holani going to get tripped up. Good tackle made by Nate Landman. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5 and take us to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It brings up a 2nd down and 5. We're on the 42-yard line. Okay. So the Seahawks have the football. It's 4th quarter. We'll have 15 minutes left in this game. Let's go. All right, y'all. So, just out of curiosity, I said this during the last live stream. But in case you guys did not know, 80% of the viewership on this live stream is from people who are unsubscribed. If you guys have been here, this is one of our last chances this season for the NFL season, so I have to get this out right now because I've only got one more game for the NFL season. If you have watched Football Nation this year or last year and you have come back for more and you have not subscribed to this channel just yet, I encourage you to do so. Not for me, but for you. I don't want you guys to miss when I go live. I don't want you guys to miss when I have these events and these games coming up. We've got March Madness on the horizon. We've got the NBA playoffs on the horizon. We've got the FIFA World Cup coming up this summer. And if you're one of those people inside that 80% who watches this channel from time to time and haven't subscribed yet, this could be your day. This is the time to shine. And I'm running out of opportunities, so shameless plug. There it is. All right. All that being said, 15 minutes left to go in this football game. That's it. Just 15 minutes here left to go. Let's take a look at the chat, see what's going on with you guys. Let's see. Reading a few of these right now. Cooper Kupp getting it in the 4th. We'll see, man. We shall see. Happy birthday to my wife, Keely, says Wamba Brown. What's up, Wamba Brown? Appreciate ya. This game is making up for that snooze fest earlier, says Jamie Acosta. It really is. Prepper, are you covering the dodgeball championship? I might as well just add it to my list of things, bro. You know, did anybody else watch that skyscraper on Netflix yesterday? Watching this dude climb 100 stories, free climb. I was sweating the whole time. I'm like, I'm going to watch this guy die on camera. Like, I'm going to watch this guy die for real. And he made it all the way up to the top. Spoilers, he survived, but what a crazy climb. That was so stressful. Okay, just subscribe. Thank you very much, Just Joe. Fist bumps, dude. Fist bumps to Just Joe. Thank you, my friend. Looks like another one came in right now. If Sam Darnold was drafted behind Baker Mayfield, and before Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, and he'll be the first to make the Super Bowl out of all of them. Wow, bro. That's a crazy fact. That's a crazy fact right there, West Side. Okay, single back formation. We're back from the commercial break. It is 2nd down and 5, 42-yard line. Seattle Seahawks on their own side of midfield for this 2nd down and 5 play. Dude, that's a crazy fact, and you're absolutely right. Clean pocket for Darnold. He goes to the right-hand side. He's on the run. Nice. He even switched the football. Good football IQ. He had the football in this hand. He's pointing over here. He's running to this side of the field, so to protect the football, he tucked it away to the other side in case it fumbles. It goes to the sideline. Sam Darnold scrambles to the left on 2nd down and 5. He picks up 14 yards, and it's a 1st down, Seattle Seahawks. 1st down, Seattle. This moves the football out to the LA Rams 44-yard line. So Seahawks across midfield at the 44. Tim, thank you for that super there, buddy. Whoa, whoa! Pressure comes in immediately, and down goes Darnold. Pressure brought in from Cam Kinchins. That's a safety blitz. And down goes Darnold, a loss of 9. Cam Kinchin's on the safety blitz, just gets to Sam Darnold, crushed. 2nd down and 19. Okay, football at the Seattle 47 after that major loss. That was nasty. That was a nasty blitz right there. 2nd down and 9. I guess that's the answer for Sam Darnold. Motion on the field, dropping back against this 4-man rush. From the 47, Darnold unleashes this to Cooper Kupp. Left-hand side, down at the 49-yard line. It's 3rd down and 15 after just a 4-yard gain. So 3rd down and 15, LA Rams 49-yard line. We've got a ways to go, folks. All right. So 13 minutes left to go in this football game before we have possible overtime. But who knows? Shotgun. 2 left, 2 right. Darnold directs traffic here. Looks like that's a clean offsides or a false start. That might have come in before. They're going to call this a neutral zone infraction on the defense, guys. 3rd down and 15. It's a 5-yard penalty. So we'll just call this offsides. It was a neutral zone infraction, not an offsides, just neutral zone infraction. That being said, it is against the Los Angeles Rams. It will be a 5-yard penalty. So 3rd down and 15 becomes 3rd down and 10. It's a little more manageable here for the Seattle Seahawks, but it's still no easy order. 3rd down and 10. The Rams are getting after Sam Darnold right now. Empty backfield, Darnold from the 44. Snap comes in, Darnold fires. This one broken up. Good job by the defense there. Again, looks like Kobe Durant breaks it up. Pass intended for Rashid Shaheed. The pass is incomplete. It brings up a 4th down and 10. Great job by the defense there. Durant punches that football right out of Rashid Shaheed's hands. 12 minutes and 24 seconds, 4th down and 10. Feels like the first punt in a long time for Seattle, and it could not come at a better time for the LA Rams here. The Rams finally get a stop. Finally get a stop. This punt is a good one. It's back to the 10-yard line, 1st and 10 coming up for the Los Angeles Rams. So with 12 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in this football game, the Rams take over once again. By the way, you know what's crazy? My heater is clearly working. I have a window open over here, and it's 20 degrees outside, and I'm like about to sweat. Looks like another super may have come in, question mark. Randy, welcome to First Downs. We are once again, in another commercial break. ¿Qué pasa, carnal? Covering any regular season Dodgers games? Oh, that's from much earlier. Let's see. Show some thank you, Ghost of Kiev. Thanks, guys. Let's go. The dark side needs a pick 6, says Asho. A shot of whiskey. A shot of whiskey. I like it. All right, man. So, it looks like the ground is still holding 25,000 votes here today. And still 63% of you believe that the Seattle Seahawks will win this game. So, now with 12 minutes left to go, might be a little bit late for me to bring this one up, but I'm going to ask once again a very similar question. Who are you rooting for? Are we rooting for the Rams or are we rooting for the Seahawks? Who are you rooting for? Hawks, they ain't it, can't lie. There we go, Tim with another super. Thank you, Tim. Let's go, man. Appreciate that. I know, Kevin. It's growing, man. We're on the run. We're on the run. Let's see. Let's go, Hawks. Completely different question, though, says Lynn. It is. It is. There's a very big difference between who do you think will win and who are you rooting for. And it looks like we're still pretty heavily leaning towards Seattle Seahawks fans. Seattle Seahawks fans in the chat. Any WNBA coverage? No, Tim. I don't think there's enough demand for it. Don't get me wrong. There are people who want to watch the WNBA. There's just not enough for me to step away from my family for 4 hours to call that basketball game, not to mention make the slides and the graphics that got to go into it. I don't think there's going to be – I don't think that would be a fruitful endeavor from a business standpoint, if that makes sense. Okay, that being said, back from this commercial break. All right, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. We got about 30K watching this live stream right now. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. Break! Rams lining up right now on the 20. It's actually at the 10. 1st and 10 at the 10. Matthew Stafford, hands to the head. This is after the punt from Seattle, by the way. 1st and 10 from the 10. Blake Corum, left-hand side. He breaks through the teeth of the defense there, picks up exactly 10 yards. That's good for a Los Angeles Rams. 1st down. 1st down for L.A. We'll start this clock here with 12 minutes left to go. Okay. How's your day going, says Hank. Hank, it's not about me, brother. Don't you worry about me. I will be here. We'll save that question for the end. Lance Bowers, thank you for gifting out those memberships here. I'm stepping away from the chat altogether, guys. It's 1st and 10. Stafford from the 20 checks this one down. Blake Corum on the run. Corum, the 30, the 35, call it the 36. 1st down, LA Rams. Now, the Rams had the lead earlier in this game. The Seahawks took it back. The Rams now looking to take it back once again. 11 minutes here left to go, and this is exactly what we were hoping for the NFC Championship game. Both of these teams have picked up exactly 20 first downs in this game. The Los Angeles Rams, single back formation, play action for Matthew Stafford. Stafford looks left, throws left. Catch made, Kyren Williams. Williams, breaks a couple tackles. Kyren Williams picks up 13 more. It's 1st and 10 from the LA Rams 36-yard line. 1st down, LA Rams at the 49-yard line. Another 13-yard grab. And it's 1st and 10 at the LA Rams 49-yard line. The Rams have made it to midfield. Dude, midfield already. 10:40 on the clock. The clock has stopped. There's an injury on the play. Looks like a mild injury. DJ Jean with a 420 super chat. You know what that means. With a 420 super chat. Is Santino coming over for the Super Bowl? Maybe. It depends on if he works his bar job. I'll ask him if he wants to come over, though. That could be a lot of fun. Be a lot more fun than doing it by myself, that's for sure. Anyways, 10:32 on the clock. Snap, play action to the right-hand side. Stafford airs this out, puts everything under it. This is going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Dangerous-looking throw. Reek Woolen was close by, looking to lurk. Stafford, honestly, had too big of an arm for both the offense and the defense to get to. The incomplete pass stops the clock. Wes saying, I'm a Chargers fan. I think Sam Darnold's story is the best, so I'm rooting for him since Stidham is gone, even though he was a divisional rival. Fair enough. You were going for Jarrett Stidham, Wes? Hey, he actually put up a pretty good game until the Patriots. Ooh, blitz coming in. Blitz coming in on 2nd and 10. Matthew Stafford got to get rid of it. Colby Parkinson, the 40, down at the 35. It's another 1st down here. Colby Parkinson for 16. 1st down, LA Rams. We move from the Seattle. Gosh, honestly, that's a 16-yard pickup. So that's from the 49 to the Seattle 35. To the Seattle 35. It's 1st and 10 for the LA Rams. Wes, thanks for this super, dude. And thanks for letting us know. Okay. 35-yard line. Snap comes in, looking left, looking right, a pump fake, a check down. Blake Corum wrapped up immediately. Looks like Nick Emanwari says, no, sir, you sit down. So 2nd down and 9. Good tackle. Call it a 2nd down and 8. Good tackle made by Nick Emanwari, but this Seattle Seahawks defense, check this out, man. We've talked about the Seattle Seahawks defense being the Legion of Boom 2.0. This is where they have to prove it. Can they prove it? Or is Matthew Stafford about to take the lead here? I got a 2nd down and 8. Football at the Seattle 33. Matthew Stafford in a shotgun formation. The snap comes in, looks to the right, throws to the right. Blake Corum makes the catch. Down at the 26. It's a 7-yard gain. It brings up a 3rd down and 1. So 3rd down and 1. Rams 27. Seahawks 31. Football at the Seattle 26-yard line for this big 3rd down. 8.5 left to go. It is getting loud here at Lumen Field. They line up for this play here. 7 plays and 64 yards later, we're looking at a 3rd down and 1 at the 26-yard line. Stafford throws to Parkinson, and he drops it. Parkinson wants that one back. It's incomplete. Stops the clock. It's 4th down and 1. Uh-oh. Do you go for it or not? I mean, you are down by 4 points. Do you go for it or not? 4th down and 1 at the Seattle 26. Ooh-wee. 4th down and 1 at the Seattle 26. Do you go for it, or do you take this and try to get to within 1? Break! They are lined up to go for it. 4th down and 1 from the 26-yard line. Motion on the field. Stafford takes it against the 4-man rush. It opens up. Stafford breaks a tackle. Stafford picks up the yardage using his legs. Matthew Stafford uses his legs to pick up the 1st down. 1st down, LA Rams. Wow, 4th down and 1. The pressure was coming around the sides here, and Stafford just said, okay, you're going to give me this? Give me that. DeMarcus Lawrence, that's a missed tackle on DeMarcus Lawrence. That should have been a stop, and DeMarcus Lawrence is going to watch that tape if they lose this game and just absolutely beat himself up over it. We're midway through the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. From the 24-yard line, Blake Corum gets the carry. A flag comes flying in. This is going to be a tackle for a loss. It's going to be a defensive offsides here, so it's going to go down as a no play. Flag in, offsides, Seahawks defense. It's a 5-yard penalty. Replay, 1st down. So offsides on the defense, 1st and 5. Okay. 1st and 5. 7:27. Rams inside the red zone after that penalty. So, something is cooking. I can smell something right now. We're on the 18-yard line. I don't see it. I didn't see it, but hey. Clock has been punched back in. Clock is ticking. Matthew Stafford at the 18-yard line at position number 3. Snap, play action, 4-man rush, fakes the pump. He pump fakes here, tosses to Puka on the right-hand side. Puka Nacua takes it inside the 15 and picks up the 1st down. 1st down, Los Angeles. Puka Nacua, the safety valve. The Seattle Seahawks sniffed out the screen. It was a screen play to the left. Stafford was looking to the left, said, nope, I can't go that way. He decides he's going to run. He takes 2 steps forward and realizes, I can't go that way either. Sees Puka Nacua on the right-hand side. Backhand tosses him the football. Puka picks it up. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. Stafford inside the red zone, finds Puka Nacua, picks up another 6 yards. It's 2nd down and 4. A few Football Nation memberships being gifted out again. Tim P., thank you very much. 2nd down and 4. The Rams at the Seattle 6-yard line. The Rams at the Seattle 6-yard line right now. Jace disgraced. Let's take a look at that super that popped in. Who did Sam Darnold lose to with the Vikings last year in the playoffs? It was a 1st-round exit, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure it was a 1st-round exit. Motion. Handoff here to the left-hand side, and it looks like it's going to be no gain. 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and 4. With 5:27 here left to go. They actually lost to this team, funny enough. They actually lost to this team, funny enough. It is the Rams who they lost to. So let's see if Darnold can figure it out. Here's Matthew Stafford on 3rd down and 4. Matthew Stafford has some opening here. He'll sidearm throw. This one, it's broken up. He was looking for Kanata Mumpfield. It brings up a 4th down and 4. We call so many games, sometimes they all run through. It's all Geno Smith's fault, says I feel weird sometimes. It's all Geno Smith's fault. Looks like Evan just gifted out 5 foot. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Evan. Appreciate that. Okay. So 4th down and 4, guys, and the Rams are lined up to go for it. I wonder if they're going to try to get a hard count. No, they're going for it. Stafford on 4th down and 4, fires to the end zone. It's broken up. It's incomplete. It's 1st down, Seattle Seahawks. With 4:54 left to go, the Seattle Seahawks will take over at the 6-yard line. Incomplete pass from Matthew Stafford. 4th down and 4. He was looking for Ferguson. Oh, no. And you see McVay just bury his face in the paperwork. Should have just taken the points, man. Should have just taken the points. All right. So we can turn off this red zone music. Don't need that. Let's take a quick look. More supers coming in right now. Appreciate you guys. Huge mistake to go for it. Should have just taken the field goal. Man, great teams come back, says Victor Jr. Armando Hernandez. What's going on, Victor? Watching from Seattle, loved your Mariners coverage, so I had to come back for this. Let's go Seahawks, says Clay. Let's go, Clay on the Chemist. Were you here for those? The Mariners games were a lot of fun, man. The Seattle Mariners games were a lot of fun. We covered a lot of baseball this year. It's interesting, right? Because so many people watch football on Football Nation, but so many people watch basketball and baseball and anything else that we're doing here on Football Nation. So it's pretty cool that we're there. And yes, we did just hit 11, David. 111. Let's go. Screw the Mariners, says Glenn. Okay. All right. Well, the NBA season is on the horizon here. I am a huge San Antonio Spurs fan. Go Spurs, go. I'm going to drop my Spurs emojis out there. Big fan of San Antonio. 111, guys. We hit it. We hit it. The Mariners screwed themselves for sure. Looks like Seren saying we got 5,000 likes on this live stream. Can we get to 7,000 likes on this live stream? Either way, it doesn't matter. Whether we get to the likes goal or not, it really doesn't matter. As long as you guys are entertained, you guys are hanging out with us. All right, Southside saying, I mess with you, bro. Let's go, Southside. Let's go, Southside. I see you, bro. Hey, I mess with you too, bro. I mess with you too, bro. Let's go. I'm with it. I like it. Go Spurs, go. I like that super, dude. I know what that means. I know what that means. Okay. Jeff saying 36,000 people watching. Just hit the like button. Honestly, if we just had if we just had 20% of the people watching this live stream right now smash that like button, we'd probably get a huge surge. That's okay, though. That's okay. I just gave you 1,000 likes. 1,000 of them. Thanks. I appreciate that. How about the Seattle Supersonics, says Orlando, i.e. the Oklahoma City Thunder? Well, they are champions right now. Okay, guys. Stepping away from the chat here. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 6-yard line. Seattle with possession. Sam Darnold under center. Darnold takes the snap. He hands this off. There he goes. Kenneth Walker will pick up about 4. This brings up a 2nd down and 6, and it starts the clock. That's the most important thing right now. Even if Seattle does not win, if they can just keep possession for a 5-minute drive, they will win this game. Of course, Los Angeles does have multiple timeouts, and they can't take their foot off the gas just yet. Break! They line up for play number 2. It's second down and 10. Second down and 6 from the 10. Sam Darnold feels the pressure coming in. He'll find Kenneth Walker on the left-hand side. Walker back to the middle of the field. Walker past the 20, down at the 25. It's good for a first down. Seattle Seahawks. And the Birds will pick one up here. 1st and 10 for Seattle. That is going to hurt Los Angeles. Another gut punch right there. 1st and 10 with 4 minutes left to go. The clock is hot and Los Angeles is running out of time. Another gut punch right now. Less than the time on the screen here. I got 3:38. Clock is in sync right now. From the 25, it's 1st and 10. Sam Darnold steps back, motion from Rashid Shaheed to the top of the screen. Hand off here. Kenneth Walker keeps it on the ground and keeps the clock ticking. It brings up a second down. Hold the phone. Timeout called. Los Angeles Rams. So the Rams, realizing they are running out of time, it is a 2nd down and 7. So 2nd down and 7. The Rams use their first of their 3 timeouts. My TV screen says 2nd down and 8. We're going to go with that. 3 minutes and 26 seconds here left to go. 3:26 left to go. 2nd down and 8. Sam Darnold today is over 300 passing yards. He has 3 passing touchdowns. He is step for step, stride for stride in the pocket with Matthew Stafford. Both of these guys have 32 fantasy points today. Impressive game, impressive outing for both of these guys. Sam Darnold on one knee right now. Break! The Seahawks line up. It's 2nd down and 8, and if the Seahawks are smart, they keep this on the ground and try to pick up 3 or 4 more yards to make it 3rd and manageable. And it's play action. So Darnold airs this out, deep shot to Rashid Shaheed. That's got to be a flag for DPI. He pushed him before he got there. Bro, incomplete pass stops the clock with 3:26. Show me that play again. Quentin Lake absolutely shoved him before he even – this is another no call. Oh, my gosh. How is that not pass interference? Wow. Wow. 3rd down and 8. Empty backfield here. Play clock down to 1. Timeout going to be called right now. This time the Seattle Seahawks want to talk about it. Bro, that was clear as day. Textbook pass interference. Rashid Shaheed was on the sideline getting ready to catch this pass. And the pass, as it's coming in, he gets shoved from behind. Quentin Lake is behind him, and he shoves him out of bounds as he's trying to make the catch before the football even gets near him. All right. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's no crying in football, right? So whatever. Timeout was called by Seattle. They're going to take a TV timeout. They're going to cut back. That seemed pretty egregious to me and pretty blatantly obvious by the officials to not drop that flag there. Seems kind of crazy. Seems kind of crazy. But hey, what are you going to do? All you need is a lemon water. Love the energy. What's the story behind your ink? Let's go, Chad. If you want to stick around after this game, we can ask all the personal questions you want. Right now, let's try to keep everything football related. We've got 30,000, almost 40,000 people watching this live stream right now, which means I am the least important thing here. This game is what has brought people in. I think I'm just having people stay. This game is bringing people in. My energy is having people stay. But we'll talk about me after the game. Right now, let's stay locked in. Here comes a super chat from Vegeta. He says, if I had a nickel every time the Rams got away with a missed DPA call in an NFC title game, I would have 2 nickels. That's fair. That's definitely fair right there, Vegeta. I love it. That's hilarious. He was going for the ball. No, he was not, Joe Duke. He was going for, give me a break, bro. Going for the ball. Give me a break, bro. He was not going for no ball right there. All right, man. So, there's no crying in football. Another cheesy movie reference. Tired, old, and unoriginal, says Just Call Me Ken. Man. Well then, you know, I got two ways I can go with this. We're going to go with option B. Next, let's see. 7K right now, says Kyle. Okay, too many bad/no calls. It's always that way. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that, sir. Let's see. I don't know if Darnold's going to choke right now. It's 3rd down and 8. He might. Okay. I'm stepping away from the chat, guys. 3rd down and 8. 3 minutes and 20 seconds here left to go. Seattle with the football on their own 27-yard line, so they won't be taking any unnecessary risks here. It is an empty backfield for this 3rd down and 8. Again, on the 27, we've got 2 guys in motion here. A first down would be another haymaker. Large sleeper madness. We'll take a look at your super in just a moment. Here comes the 3rd and 8 snap. The 4-man rush. Darnold finds Cooper Kupp, and Cooper Kupp is down by contact, according to the officials, and I think they're going to give him a first down. This should be a first down, Seattle Seahawks, unless we get the challenge flag come in, and it looked like Cooper Kupp might have been a few inches short, at least from the angle that I saw it in. The officials are calling this a first down, though. So first down, Seattle. Kupp stretched out for this one. It's at the 35-yard line. Timeout was called by the LA Rams. They've also got the 2-minute warning to stop the clock. Let's see these 2 supers that came in. Thank you very much, Large Sleeper Madness. I appreciate that, dude. Not just for football, Large Sleeper Madness. Come back for basketball. Come back for baseball. My goal is to be the best in all sports. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was. McVay getting ready to drop this challenge flag here. McVay's not challenging that it was a catch. He's going to be challenging the placement of the football. Looks like Witness dropped a super chat is here as well. Thank you, Witness. So, I think right now, folks, the timeout was called. I'm going to put this currently under review because it might be. And I think they saw what I saw. That should be a first down. I think that's a first down. Here is the view from the pylon or from the down marker. Cooper Kupp. Yeah, he picked it up. That's a first down for sure. It's going to be a first down for sure. So 1st and 10 will hold up here, guys. It's 1st and 10 for the Seattle Seahawks. We're lined up on the 35-yard line. Sam Darnold under center. The Seattle Seahawks going to keep this football on the ground. They know the mission. It's milk the clock. This is going to be no gain. Final timeout going to be taken now by the LA Rams, and a first down for the Seattle Seahawks will pretty much win this game. 2nd down and 10 at the Seattle 35. Is there a miracle on the horizon for the LA Rams? Now 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. You can do some simple math here. 40 seconds plus 40 seconds is 1:20. So 2 minutes and 40. They do not have a lot of time here. And there's only one more time that they can stop the clock. A first down wouldn't ice this game away, but it would make it pretty darn close. 35-yard line, single back formation. The Rams can literally give up just one more first down and pray that they get the football back. Here's some play action on 2nd and 10 from the 35. Darnold on the run will find Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's caught for a first down. First down, Seattle Seahawks. This might be all she wrote for Los Angeles. 2 minutes and 49 seconds here left to go. JSN makes the catch. Despite the no call earlier, not going to make a difference here. Sam Darnold, great job to be able to throw that football on target while on the run. So we will get one play before the 2-minute warning. 2:28 left to go. The clock is stopped here. What happened? Is there an injury? The clock is stopped with 2:28. Why, I do not know. Hold the phone. 2:28 left to go. The clock is stopped. Is it? It's still a first down. Please set the game clock to 3 minutes. Looks like they're saying that JSN went out of bounds, and so it stops the clock with 30 seconds. McVay wants every second he can get, and I think that's the right call here as well. It's still a first down. 3 minutes here left to go. It's 1st and 10. The Seahawks got to keep this football on the ground, that's for sure. Just got to keep the football on the ground. They got to get across midfield here as well. Try to get into field goal range. Add some separation. Thank you. I see you, Horace. Handoff up the middle. There he goes. Looks like a short pickup of about 3. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Okay, so 2nd down and 7. Horace, thank you for that one. Beautiful dog, by the way, in that photo. You should cover some esports too. I would, but again, I need to make sure that there's demand for for that kind of content. I'm going to hang on for the post-game show, says Tim. Let's go, Tim. Thank you for that super chat there. Tim left a $5 super chat saying he's going to hang on. Too early to guess predictions for the NCAAF 2027. And I didn't start my clock. It's 2nd down and 7. I'm stepping away from the chat. Little play action. Sam Darnold goes to the left-hand side. Flag on the play coming in with 2:12. 2:12 here left to go. There's a flag on the play. Guys, if y'all are here right now and you're watching this live stream and you are feeling the itch to leave a super chat, I'm going to politely ask you guys to just hang off until the end of this game. I don't want to be distracted by supers right now when there's 2 minutes left on the line of this game. There's a flag, and it's going to be a holding here, guys. Defensive holding. Holding against the Rams. That's a pretty obvious one. That is going to be a huge, huge penalty here. And I think that might be game, man. Maybe. Oh, no, they got the 2-minute warning. It's 1st and 10. They can at least stop the clock with that. 1st and 10. 44-yard line. Single back. Darnold, arms out. Does this thing. Does the Seahawks move? We'll hand this off to Kenneth Walker, and they don't care really how many he picks up here. This is going to be a good, strong push by the line. It brings up a 6-yard pickup. It's 2nd down and 4 as we hit the 2-minute warning. Okay, so good timing for that super chat because now we're at the 2-minute warning. Let's see what came in right now. Thank you very much. Looks like RM Cecilia. RM Cecilia. Hello. Folks, this is it. This game is almost over. It's a 2nd down and 4. A 1st down here, and the Rams are done. Period. End of story. If the Rams give up a 1st down right here, this game is over, and the Seattle Seahawks will end up facing the New England Patriots. And I will be covering the Super Bowl, so if you guys don't have a place to go to watch it, you can always come here to Football Nation. We got you guys. Oh, by the way, we'll be raffling off some prizes as well. We will be raffling off some prizes to channel members. So if you're interested in something like that, well, you'll see. Okay, let's see. Timothy with another super right now. Looks like one came in from John Kim. What's going on, Mr. Kim? Thank you very much, sir. Cheers to you. Cheers to Mr. John Kim. Cheers to Timbuktu. Timbuktu. I love it. Cecilia, thank you very much. Let's see. Going to hang for the post-game show. Would love to see your family and a too early to guess prediction for the NCAAF 2027. That's going to be really tough right there. Looks like another super came in saying revenge game in 2 weeks. Yeah. I mean, is it still revenge even though this was like 2018, 2019? Guess that's a trivia question. Wow, you guys are blessing the channel right now. A lot of supers popping in right now. Thomas, thank you. Let's see who else is out here in the 2-minute warning. Go Birds, says the abortionator. What a name. Okay. Thanks for the super, dude. All right. Let's see. Rips Rams. Next time the Rams win another Super Bowl. Stafford. Oh, my. The New England versus Seahawks. L to the refs, 2014, 2015. So, yeah, thanks, guys, for clearing that up. Y'all saying it ain't over till it's over. Let's see. Roscoe seems to be the only person out of, I guess, over 100,000 people who totally disagree with you, Roscoe. Let's see. FDJC Engine, another super chat. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, commercial break is just about over. This is going to be the NFC Championship game. Coming to a conclusion now. 2nd down and 4. LA Rams at the Seattle Seahawks at the LA Rams 37-yard line. Single back formation. Sam Darnold hands this off, and you do need at least a pickup of a yard not to lose yardage here. It brings up a 3rd down and 5. So they go backwards on this play. It's not over till it's over. That is true. A field goal from here would be, what, a 56-yarder? A 56-yarder, so I don't know. 1:35 and the clock is ticking. It's 3rd down and 7. I don't know where I came up with 3rd down and 5. Well, my TV says 3rd down and 7. My cheat sheets say 3rd down and 5. It's about a 3rd down and 6. I'll split the difference here. Timeout going to be called. We'll stop the clock with 1:15. Seattle going to use a timeout now. So timeout taken by the Seattle Seahawks. 3rd down and 6. You already know. Use too many timeouts. Yes. Fly, Eagles fly. Looks like a timeout to me. Definitely very, very much so. Nice, Kara. Is it Kara? Kara? Got 3rd in my fantasy football league. Got closer with my sports broadcaster father. And my family's favorite team is going to the Super Bowl. Seattle Seahawks. Let's go. Okay, folks. So I saw another super chat just pop in. Go Hawks. Born and raised in Seattle. Thanks for making it fun. Ian, it wasn't me who made it fun. It was your Seattle Seahawks who made this so much fun. 3rd down. Seahawks still need to convert here, man. 3rd down and 7 from the 40. Sam Darnold gets crushed by the Rams defense. Let's not count these chickens just yet. It is very, very close right now. The clock is ticking here. And the Seattle Seahawks going to have to punt this thing away. They're not going to have a lot of time, but you never know, man. They get a chance with the football. Anything is possible. Bruce Productions, thank you. This has been so awesome. Thank you so much. Bless you and your family. Thank you, Bruce Productions. 41 seconds left to go. Couple supers just came in right now. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So 4th down and 12 here. Seattle punts away with 33 seconds left to go. This one goes back and down at the 7. 25 seconds here left to go in this game. It is 1st and 10 for the Los Angeles Rams. 25 seconds left to, yes. Yes, I am. I am wearing pants. I'm wearing my khakis today. I am wearing my khakis today. First and 10. 25 seconds here left to go. From the 7-yard line, the LA Rams in a shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Here comes the snap. Matthew Stafford from his own end zone delivers into dangerous territory. It's caught by Puka. They got to get back quickly. They got to spike this football. Looks like it's down to about 10 seconds here. 12, 11, 10. There's the spike. 10 seconds left to go from the 30-yard line. The LA Rams need a touchdown. They need something special. This is going to be some tomfoolery here. They're probably going to pass this football. Looks like there's an injury. A couple of super chats just popped in right now. A handful of super chats. You already know how I feel, saying he feels weird sometimes. What's up, dude? Guess the Rams couldn't handle our noise, says Z, says Ziffs. And a $50 blessing coming in right now from Evan Benjamin. I can't wait for the Super Bowl. I will be here. Thank you very much, Benjamin. 2nd down and 10. The whistle's coming in. Seattle wants to use their final timeout. So final timeout taken. No timeouts remaining. The Los Angeles Rams on 2nd down and 10 after the spiked football. It's going to be the end of the game right here, guys. Likely going to be the end of the game right now. It is 2nd down and 10. Matthew Stafford on one knee. Likely the final play of the day here. Break! The Rams lined up for one last play. 2nd down and 10 from the 30. Stafford drops back, clean pocket, delivers a rocket. The catch is made. And it looked like he went down in bounds. And this will be it, guys. That is the final score of the game. That is it. The Seattle Seahawks will win this game. That's it, guys. That is all she wrote. That is our final score. There is no time left. Puka Nacua went down in bounds. He did not go down out of bounds. He is down by contact inside the field of play. Could not stop the clock. It was close. But that will be all she wrote, guys. That is the final score today. Man, what a day. What a game. Fantastic game for the Seattle Seahawks. Sorry for the Los Angeles Rams. Seahawks win this game. That is your final. That is your final. All right, guys. Well, what a game. So, it is 8:53 p.m. Central Standard Time here in San Antonio, Texas. In 2 weeks, not next week, there will not be a game next week. It will be 2 Sundays from now. We will have the Super Bowl. It will be the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots going head-to-head for this title. Hawks covered the spread, says Mr. Mojo. I just won 30 grand, says Sauce. Let's go, bro. You're welcome, Leah. You're welcome. All right, guys, so I'm going to open up my chat now. I'm going to take a look at the chat. I'm going to hang out with you guys for like 10, 15 minutes. This game is over, and I tell you what, man, the Seattle Seahawks look like the real deal, dude. The Seattle Seahawks do look like the real deal, both offensively and defensively, especially against this Rams defense that was so fantastic. Reading some more of these comments right now. Does anybody have any questions right here? Looks like Homero Garza saying San Antonio, Texas. I love it, dude. A couple of you guys just got a couple big wins today. Looks like 100K checking in right now. Never betting on football again, says Cold. That's fair. Mario is a man. 40 grand in the chat. Did we have 40? Keep grinding up. Did we? I love it. Bye-bye, says your local solar system. Buenos Nachos, local solar system. Looks like someone, Mason, just won a G. Let's go, brother. This year we actually did well. Let's see. Big dubs. Looks like a couple supers coming in right now as well. Succulent Life saying win-win. Thank you. Let's go, Succulent. Thank you very much. Looks like a very specific super chat checking in right now. A very specific one. 3127 cents. Thanks for another great stream. You're good at this, and you have fantastic moderators. Darren, I don't know how to thank these moderators for what they've done for me. I got to do more than just get them a T-shirt. Obviously, these moderators have been around and been with us for quite some time. Do you want to say hi to the people? No? No? Okay. You can put on one of those extra jerseys. Okay, that's fine. My wife says hi. Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed. No surprise there. Let's see. Reading a few more of these comments. Everyone says hi. I think she just walked away, guys. Y'all just missed it right now. We had 47 in the chat. When is the mock draft 2026 for the Buccaneers? Good question. Great game. You're welcome, man. You're very, very welcome. Let's see. Rams blew this game. It's bigger than them. Yeah. No private calls at work, says Slappy. What a name, by the way. Slappy McButterballs. Guy Tuber, cheers to you, man. Sherry May, thank you very much. Hog Out checks into the chat. Thank you, Janet Jones. Appreciate you guys. Looking for question marks in the chat. Does anybody have any questions right now? We can go to the RR if you want. No, I don't need to go to the restroom. Giggity, says DJ Gene. Hey, Mario, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. Let's go, Santiago. Me too, bro. Let's go. Okay, guys. I guess those of y'all who are with me here, you can't call them the Birds, says, oh, you're right. That's fair. We got to call them the Hawks. That's fair, Brian. I'll take that note, and I'll stick it in my pocket because I think you're absolutely right. You can't call the Seahawks the Birds, even though they are birds. You got to call them the Hawks. That's fair. That's fair. Super Bowl votes? Well, now we know. I actually think I've got the Seattle Seahawks for the Super Bowl right now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Been watching you for the past 2 months. Thank you, Fido. Fido saying you always knock it out of the park. Thank you, my friend. We've got that silver play button hopefully coming in the mail here soon. Hopefully coming in the mail here soon. Are you changing the channel to Sports Nation? Man, no, I won't be changing the channel to Sports Nation. I think it'll stay Football Nation. I think it might just be changed to FN Media if that's the case, but the FN would be for Football Nation. We've been thinking about launching a second channel to do FN Media. I'm still thinking about launching that second channel, but we're on the fence. Will the Super Bowl be on Tubi? I don't know. Early predictions for the Super Bowl. I like Seattle after watching this. What is happening next? Honestly, they're going to do the ceremony here right now, but I'm going to go downstairs to hang out with my wife. Let's see. Another comment right now. McCarthy to the Steelers. How do you feel about that? Honestly, I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I love it, but c'est la vie. So the Seahawks can get rid of Woolen for that blunder of unsportsmanlike conduct, right? And almost cost them the game, right? Am I right? Salad. The Solomons. I don't know. I don't think so. I think you can keep Reek Woolen. That was a terrible unsportsmanlike conduct that almost cost them the game. But in the words of Leslie Chow from The Hangover, but did you die? No, the Seahawks still won that game. It could be a point of conversation during his contract renewal. But hey, thank you very much, D. DL Observer saying go Hawks. All right, a couple more popped in. So, like, what happened with our defense number? What do you mean, our defense number? What does that mean? What does that mean, Davian? Davian Shaw saying, so, like, what happened with our defense number? Not quite sure. Quarterback stat comparison between Stafford and Darnold? Very, very, very close, man. 374. Sam Darnold actually completed more passes than Matthew Stafford, but Matthew Stafford had just a few more yards, 30 more yards here, 28 more yards than Sam Darnold. These numbers are so close, man. Very, very close game. Is Darnold for real? I think so. I do think that he is for real. Kimberly, thank you very much. Single parents like me enjoy this chance and enjoy this game. I'm very happy that I could be of service there, Kim. I genuinely am very happy that I could be of service there. Shout out from Virginia, says Spirit and Truth. Thank you, Spirit and Truth. Late in the chat, says Mosiah, saying go Rams. Definitely late in the chat, but hey, no Super Bowl? No, Courtney. We're doing the Super Bowl. We're doing the Super Bowl. My super chat got skipped, says Scratch. Let's take a look at Scratch's super. Looking for it. Scratch, was it under 2? Was it under 5? Because if it's under 5 and it pops up in this blue, unless I'm actually looking at the screen, it doesn't pop up. But what did you say earlier, Scratch? I'm sorry. I meant the defense, says Davian Shaw. Looking for what Scratch said on the super. Scratch, again, I didn't mean to skip that super. But, again, if it comes in as blue, okay, here's just a quick experiment. You will not see any blue supers at the top of the chat board. You only see green, yellow, orange, pink, and red. That's by design. That's YouTube's design, not my design. So that's why if I see a super chat come in and it's one of those other colors that I just mentioned, I can go back to it in a quick click right now and pop it up. But for the blue ones, anything that's under the $5 mark, I have to dig into the chat to try and go and find it here. So I do apologize for that. Looking for Scratch, he says that makes sense. Still looking for your comment, though, Scratch. Scratch said, great. Thank you, Scratch. I appreciate that, dude. Appreciate you, man. Fireworks in Tacoma. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, they are doing the trophy ceremony right now. Here's Strahan handing this over. And you got to feel good if you're a Seahawks fan. They didn't review the last play. They took a look at it, Roger. They did. He was inbounds when he went down. All right, guys. It's so loud I can't hear you, says Living Like Larry. It's got to get loud in Seattle. I bet it is. What's your background in school? Fifi. That's a good question. That's a good personal question. So, in high school, Fifi, I did theater. And I was on the morning announcements talking to a camera just like this. I think that's a huge part of what brings my communication skills full circle here. My background in school, in college, I'm a late bloomer. I graduated college 3 years ago. I'm 34 now, so a late bloomer. I was a bartender for a long time, and then I went back to school for computer science, and I got a degree in computer science. I was a network engineer for a little bit, and honestly, I just missed performing. I missed being in front of the camera. I missed talking to people and having these relationships like we're having right now. And yeah, so I'm right where I want to be here at this point. So I hope that answers your question, Fifi, and I hope that made it pretty clear. I'm a bit of an enigma. But hey, McDonald is a friggin' stud, says Julie. McVay is not an easy opponent. Fact right there. All right, guys. Looks like Steve feels a very, very strong way about this game. The great Al Davis once said, it shouldn't be that close, says El Chito. All right, guys. That's, you know what? I'm really thankful for that comment and a chance to share that story with you guys. So I think that's going to be it for me, man. If anybody has any final questions, y'all can reach out to me on my website. Check out the website, footballnationusa.com. You can learn more about what we're doing out there. You can reach out to me personally there. You can also find our Facebook page and reach out to me on Facebook. I'm the only one who sees those comments there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching this game with us today. Seattle Seahawks, NFC champions. New England Patriots, NFC champions. What a good day for football. All right, guys, that's it. I'm done. I am off. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario. You have been watching Football Nation. It has been an absolute pleasure. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out, guys.